Yeah, that's a
There we go.
definite.
So you guys have been just staring at the map while we've been shooting the shit. Hi everyone.
Hi, everyone. You missed stellar commentary.
My audio and my mic was disabled.
And by stellar commentary, I mean titties at full volume.
And the best jokes ever, we will not be repeating them because, just like lightning, it can only strike once, you know?
So,
the best jokes ever. You mean Milo's sex life?
Remind me to make a note for the VOD viewers.
That was rude.
But not inaccurate.
Hi everyone. You didn't miss much. We're just getting started into the game. We've just been shooting the shit mostly.
Yeah. Recaps mostly, but if you're watching the VOD and you're on the playlist, you don't need a recap. We do because it's been 10,000 years.
Alright, Rita.
It's you.
Look, it's time to conquer Earth, okay?
Who has disrupted my... Oh, it's you.
But also,
what are you doing,
magic
Kakarot?
make my monkey grow.
Can you not?
I was going with TFS.
Talk about that while you're streaming?
Ow.
Yeah, I can.
A little
Stop my stream.
nicer. Easy.
Also, Milo, you're not posting as Milo, so
I'm
we
not.
can't see Milo's face.
Yeah. Something. Isn't that for the benefit of all, really?
It's at the bottom right.
I know. I'm working on it.
Are we still talking about Milo's amorous pursuits?
No.
First of all, it's pursuit. Milo is strictly monogamous.
Yeah, to
second of all,
he's bisexual.
No.
That's kind of where I was going. Yeah.
No.
I'm sorry, he's hidden Lord sexual.
What?
Maybe.
Or is he currently missing definitely not tragic backstory or cred sexual?
Yeah,
100%.
Are you sure he's
100%.
monogamous? Because he's certainly collecting quite a poly in his head.
He's collecting friends.
He really is. You
collecting a poly.
Milo
you
is
outright celebrated when you got another voice in your head.
Milo is a harem anime protagonist. Unfortunately, we're playing Doom.
That's shockingly accurate.
You're right.
That's. I think I even know the harem anime. I know the one. I've seen the show.
Let me think.
And Anki is an isekai.
Is there one? Well, I mean, to be fair, like 60% of isekais are fucking harem anime. There's a lot of them.
Anyways, you guys split the party. It was Isra, Shira, and Salona going to get the vehicles, you said?
Yes. Shira and Salona dropped off with... No, Chuck and Clonk didn't come with us. Isra, Shira, and Salona dropped off before we got to the Forge, and then Enki...
are rushing as fast as we can to the Forge.
To get to the vehicles. And then Enki, Rhea, and Milo went into the volcano, and last session, all three of them successfully got off of the crashing ship, and that's all we know.
Uh-huh.
And are about to go into the caldera to get our stuff.
Oh, you're going into the caldera. All right.
Yep.
Well, I'm sorry. They're going into the Forge to get the stuff. I said caldera. I meant Forge.
Yeah. Okay, so you're not just like climbing down the caldera.
No.
And also, unless I'm mistaken, I don't know what your GM roles were, but hilariously, I believe the three of us are undetected. I understand that the airship is very detected, but the three of us extracting, I believe, we're still in shadow.
Probably, though that could change at any time.
Of course.
Currently, the I don't know if I would call them the stealth party, but they're currently performing Malfian stealth, wherein there is a much bigger problem and no one is looking at them.
So,
and as long as we get away from this sort of clean, we can deal with Bell later if we absolutely have to.
So there's
I'm
like
aware.
a lot of, for lack of a better word, like scaffolding, basically just walkways all along this volcano that they use to get around the forge. This thing basically circles the entire volcano.
Oh, so yeah, they're currently panicking and things are on fire everywhere.
Yeah,
Okay.
there are alarm klaxons blaring currently.
Ow.
So what would you like to do?
I presume you're talking specifically to the infiltration part of the team.
Uh-huh.
Because we are still going, I believe, toward the front of the forge so that we can get to the vehicles. So
Yeah, so it'll take a bit, I assume. So,
Well, the goal is to get to the sword shard, so ostensibly, Enki knows that Milo is going to try to get to the sword shard. So,
Yes.
Enki is also going to try to get to the sword shard.
Uh-huh.
Milo is attempting to keep concentration on his fly spell and juke around the dragons and explosions and find a way in. Because
I'm
he
wondering,
figures
can I
it's near
carry
you-
Rhea?
Belgrone.
I'm sorry?
Wait,
Can I carry Rhea?
Probably
aren't you
not.
riding on
She's in
her,
plate mail.
And I have a belt of giant strength.
Let me see what her weight is currently.
plus, like, 100-ish pounds because average human female.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, well, she's athletic, so it would be more like 140.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's gonna
I
be
was just
like-
saying plus some amount.
Oh, she actually doesn't carry that much. That's gonna be like 190 pounds.
Alright, let me see if I can carry that. I should be able to.
What are you talking about? She carries the weight of her sins.
Yeah, no, I'm not even encumbered. I'm asking,
No, Milo,
I'm
no.
asking because I
I heard
jumped
that.
off the ship bridal carrying Rhea, and I might as well just hold on to her and jump down the scaffolding.
Uh-huh. Alright. Make me an athletics check, I guess?
I can do that. First roll for a while. Would you like that one or that one?
Alright. A goblin 20 will certainly suffice. You're able to start making your way down the scaffolding towards the fortress proper.
And the only reason that I am carrying Rhea is because I'm faster than she is.
Uh-huh.
Once we get to, like, the main complex that is not actively exploding, I'll set her down.
Mm-hmm. Milo, you said you're flying to meet Enki and Rhea, or?
I'm flying to get in. I trust Enki and Rhea to take care of themselves and to get to the objective.
Alright,
Milo
define in.
So hopefully, and this is not guaranteed, but hopefully in this attack there has been a hole opened up to the forge room that we met Bell in, and I can like fly in through a hole. If not, I'm flying down the same path that lady took us the first time.
Well, I mean, you're not really coming from the same area by any stretch of the imagination.
Yeah, that
Okay,
would
my
mean
imagination
going
is stretched
through
then.
That would mean going through the main gates, which are
Yeah.
heavily guarded.
Which is where
right
we
now.
are,
There's currently
which is
a
where we're
dragon
going.
assault.
Oh.
Yeah, you guys are essentially
I got you.
arriving in the center of the base. That's the front, so you're very far from that location.
My brain said this place had an open top.
Yeah,
I
the
mean,
caldera of the volcano.
Yeah, we
it
have to go
does.
from the caldera to the actual complex, which is where
Right,
I'm
right.
going. So you could ostensibly just fly after me.
Yeah, I'm getting you now. So my better path would be finding the lava channels that he draws into the forge and following those into the forge.
I mean, I'm gonna go through a window.
Those could just be at the very bottom of like the lava pool, though.
Could be. Could be.
Just like piping it in.
Um,
It's up to Vader if those exist, of course.
DM, meet you halfway. I throw a perception check. See if I can see a way in.
I mean, there's no like lava flows going in. No.
Fair enough.
I mean, again, you're going through a window, dude. He's a supervillain. He's got a window looking over his fort.
You can't just do that. Yeah, okay, I find the window.
Yeah, but he's right though.
He's right though.
I mean, you're right. I'm not in the big chair, but I'm right though.
Supervillain must have giant window overlooking. You're right. That's
It's especially when their base is built into a volcano.
Exactly.
Yeah.
100%. You don't build a base in a volcano unless you have a pyromantic fetish.
Like, think of the base in The Incredibles, okay? With that big lava fall. Like, come on now.
all right, DM. I'm looking for the window. I'm
right.
looking for the villainous front window.
Perception check.
Is Bell standing there looking out menacingly?
Very confused, but still, like, folding his hands behind his back to try and act all control.
Yeah, you know, as you do.
Perception.
He's basically pulling a Mengsk, if you've ever played StarCraft 2.
Right. Start.
Where is my perception button? There it is.
I've seen a playthrough of StarCraft 2 ages ago, but I haven't really.
Well, the topic of Mengs, like, the man put windows in his spaceship, like...
Yeah, just overlooking the void of space.
Like, you were, like...
14 for front window.
Alright,
I hear Mengs and I think of the YouTuber.
anyways.
Mengsk is... Okay, yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. You definitely find a window. It probably is the big lookout window.
Yes. Is Bell standing there looking menacing as I'm flying towards it?
Hands clasped behind his back.
Not that you can tell.
Cool. Hidden Lord forward. I'm assuming the window's made of glass or some similar. I know assumptions are stupid. But Hidden Lord forwards, I'm just gonna fly into it and try and crash.
I mean, if you're gonna put your shield through it, then obviously it's made of sugar in front of a green screen. I know how Star Wars works. Go on.
Star Wars? They shield.
I don't think anyone ever did that in Star Wars.
Well, yeah, obviously they didn't because George Lucas is terrible. But anyway,
okay.
No one. Okay. I don't think anyone uses. I don't think anyone uses a shield in personal combat.
That's a shame, though. That's obviously a shame, though.
So, how fast are you going?
I believe the fly spell gives a flying speed of 60 feet. I can double check that because that could be wrong.
So that's 10 feet a second. That's not that fast.
That's the speed of Featherfall.
Where is Fly? Fly? Hello?
That
Fly.
is just under 7 miles an hour.
Mm-hmm.
That's enough to go through a window.
Fly... Yeah, 60 feet fly speed.
Featherfall is not a gentle landing. There's additional... There's additional magic in the spell that allows you to land on your feet. It specifically says so.
I know.
It just slows you down to safe speed.
It doesn't, though, if you calculate it out.
I thought it specifically did. Hold on.
Well, yes, the magic makes you safe. But if you calculate the speed at which you fall, it's not safe.
It's fast enough that it would cause some damage if, like, you didn't have the magic behind it.
Yes.
It's not, like, a lethal speed, but it's enough to, like...
hurt.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Force equals mass times acceleration, and Milo is chunky.
And holding a shield forward.
Yeah, about that.
He's not impacting person first.
Yeah.
So you fly towards the window at 60 feet per round.
Which is, again, about 7 miles an hour.
Uh-huh. At the speed of a bicycle.
Which is not that fast.
I don't know if you get hit by a bicycle going at 10 miles per hour, you're gonna feel it. Go on.
And
Well, yeah, but that's because that's made of metal.
you crash into the magic window.
Yeah.
Ah, magic. What kind of supervillain uses met? Okay, fine, fair enough.
I was about to say, did you really not see the fact that it might be a magically reinforced window overlooking a volcano?
5 points of horizontal falling damage.
Horizontal falling. Yeah.
Now, see, everything about that makes sense. However,
Except for the fact that it's got falling damage.
So, this is gonna be fun. I just took damage. Let's go Is fly a concentration spell? It is, right?
I mean, is it when you're casting it through a item that you're wearing? I don't think you're actually casting the spell,
No.
are you?
Yeah,
Eh.
he is. It's a
Technically
weapon
Oh.
spell.
speaking, yes. So I make a Constitution saving throw.
Uh-huh. Oh.
Oh. Hey, Enki!
Yeah,
Buddy?
but before Milo
You
dies
didn't
to
know
a
this is
volcano,
happening
I have
to
a
you.
question.
Huh.
But before Milo dies to a volcano, I have a question, and it's strictly just to keep everybody honest.
Yeah.
He led with a hidden lord. The hidden lord is magical. Is this a magical barrier, or is it just magic item versus magic item?
It's a good question.
I was figuring it was just you do not have the kinetic force to go through window.
Yeah, and I'm totally cool
which
with
is
that.
which is fine. But I just want to point out that the hidden lord is magical, just in case that changes things.
It would have overcome magical damage immunity, true. Or whatever,
Yeah,
mundane immunity.
But it doesn't really change the what's the
All right.
word I'm looking for? The
Outcome.
indestructibility of magic items.
Fair enough. I figured
This
it was
is-
worth trying. Have fun swimming in lava.
This,
there
is,
we go.
this is what you
It's
get for
not-
not trying to blow it open with Eldritch Blast before you hit it.
Or, you know, fireball.
fortunately, you're not
Fireball
over
doesn't
the
have kinetic
caldera.
damage.
The windows. You found a window looking outwards. I didn't think you were flying into the caldera.
Yeah, I believe. Yeah, we're both traveling down through the caldera, as
Yeah.
what we said.
Ah,
Like,
Hence my
into
joke
the
about
forge from the
supervillain window.
inside. Yeah, because it has to be overlooking his the
lava,
fire
yeah.
so that he
Uh-huh.
can stand there and plot.
yeah.
Stare
Okay.
into the flames and see the future.
So I was missing the scene. All right.
That's okay.
Uh,
That's okay. So was so was Milo at first. He thought he was somewhere very different.
Yeah, but you know what?
Go-
I'm cool with it.
call high or low.
Oh, well, Milo's short, so you gotta go low.
All right, come on and roll.
Does that mean Enki can Enki can only go high?
Go.
I mean, I think, yeah, Enki's gotta call high. Like, right?
That is not
That's
low.
not good.
That is barely not low, but it is not low.
So you crash, you lose concentration on your flying spell, and the impact pushes you back a bit towards the center of the caldera, and it looks like you're barely going to miss the scaffolding.
So once more I say the thing, Enki, buddy!
Can I see him?
I mean,
am
that's
I
more out
far
of
enough down to
character,
see
but-
him?
Yeah, you
Or-
should be able to see him.
Or can you
Okay.
theoretically catch yourself if you are only barely going to miss hitting it?
Well, that's because he failed the roll, so I doubt it.
Yeah, I failed the low
It's
high.
worth the
I'm
check.
Yeah, I know.
What?
I did say barely.
Yeah?
I mean-
What? Then, I mean,
I've currently got my hands full, so
You have a tail.
I'm not allowed to make reactions like that with my tail.
I know. I
And
was
also,
here
Milo
when
weighs
he
too much
said
to
that.
hold with my tail.
All right,
Which is weird because you can hold yourself up with it in theory, but whatever.
I actually can't. I can hold myself up for like a second, and then I have to get my feet around whatever I'm holding on to.
What would be? Oh,
That would be
you
enough
know,
to slow him down.
I can't even grab at the scaffolding. Both my hands are full. Hidden Lord.
Jam the Hidden Lord, or not the Hidden Lord. Jam Blink Black into the wall, dude.
Or into the
Yo!
scaffolding as you're falling past. Come on.
Yo, what rolls that do you?
Make an attack with Blick Black.
Okay.
Don't
Jam
hit
Blick
the
Black.
scaffolding because then we're in Blight Town. Don't do that.
Jam Blick Black into the into whatever looks most solid and attempt to hang from him.
Yeah, there you go.
Alright. With an 18, I think that will be enough. You manage to
Impale Blick Black
let's
into
say
the wall.
there's a protrusion of wall sticking out, and you manage to jam Blick Black in there and halt your fall. You're gonna take a little bit of a whiplash as you suddenly stop.
That's fair.
That's another 2 points of damage.
Woo!
Is the windowsill large enough to stand on?
Yes.
Okay. I jump to the windowsill, set Rhea on her feet, turn, and as I'm pulling Milo up off the ledge, I just go, if we were not currently in the middle of running for our lives, that would have been hilarious.
It went way better in my head. Like, there's this whole theater of the mind thing, and it was going really well until it didn't.
I take it the window repelled you. Like, turning around looking at the window.
It makes a better wall than a window, honestly. As Milo kind of... Do you still have them all with you?
Yeah, I have them all with me, so it's like... I probably held it against my back with my tail while I was carrying Rhea, so I'm probably pulling it into my hands now.
So,
Milo sees... Yeah, so...
you guys are currently in the caldera, so, because of my misunderstanding, anyone without fire resistance in here, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
I think that's all three of them.
We're not gonna be here very long.
Nope, Hidden Lord coming in clutch.
That is a nat one.
Ooh!
I'm gonna roll for Rhea. Oof.
Jesus, guys.
Wow.
Y'all need...
That's... yeah, it's hot.
Y'all need Jesus, that's what you need.
Enki and Rhea are going to take a level of exhaustion.
Okay, dokie. So... out comes the maul and smash.
That was... Milo was, when you're reaching for the maul, wanted to give it a countdown, so on 3, and swing with Blick Black at the same time you swing with the maul. I know Blick Black won't help much, but
I don't know if there's enough room for both of us to swing, is the thing.
Yeah, I'm just hoping to convey advantage if I can by also hitting the window.
Yes, get advantage on hitting the stationary object.
Listen. It's about the scene. Milo is helping.
Yeah, you bring the maul towards the window, and again, it just flashes with white light as you bring it towards it, and just bounces off the window.
Is there a rune or a generator or something making this field that we can see?
There are runes carved along the perimeter of the window, yes.
On this side or on that side? I would make an argument for this side because the other side is actually a workplace hazard. There's going to be nobody over here on this side.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, probably on this side.
Ooh,
My-
smash.
That was like my annoying self bringing up Eyes of the Runekeeper. These are runes of this window's indestructible, aren't they?
You better read them quick, because I'm a steel driver monkey.
Alright. Yeah, you bring the hammer towards the runes. As you crush the portion of wall that they're in, the window seems to grow duller in color and immediately starts to melt because of the heat.
Smash and smash all the runes until there's a hole to go.
Huh. It doesn't. I'm just gonna say it doesn't take long to get the desired result.
Cool, in we go.
Throwing a sword burst on it to deal force damage and smash the molten glass inward so it doesn't drip on us.
Where are we?
You find yourself in. Oh, I guess it would be an observation room of sorts. There's not much here. There's, let's see. There's furnishings and, general pleasantries? I'm not sure. I'm struggling.
Any kind of, like, monitoring panels for the caldera, for the forge is used, anything like that?
Yeah.
So it's like an engineering room?
Yeah, it's like a monitor room for
Okay.
the caldera. Let's go with that instead of what I had in mind.
Given that I don't know what you had in mind, okay. Hostels.
So yeah, there are computer screens and such flickering about. There's lots of red lights currently.
I can't imagine why.
No, everything's been fine, really.
Are there any enemies in this room?
No, not at the
How about
moment.
exits?
There is a door on the far side of the room leading into the fortress.
Milo, you want to get that door?
What are the odds that I can just body slam it open? As Milo just
not
kind of walks
great.
over and turns the doorknob, sadly.
So, while Milo's doing that, I'm smashing consoles as I run by.
More alarm klaxons as you smash consoles.
That's fine. And out the door? I'm following you, Milo.
Yeah, Milo sadly opens the door after considering smashing it, but realizing that's not going to work. Assuming it's unlocked, he just pops it open and moves into the next room.
You find yourselves in a hallway, gently curving around the caldera, it seems.
Okay.
And slowly descending downwards in counterclockwise.
Is there a sign?
There's signs.
Probably in
in Infernal.
Infernal.
He has Eyes of the Roomkeeper.
Yeah, Milo. The room you just left had a sign that says
Central control, probably.
more like heat monitoring.
Okay.
Downwards, you towards the downward side of the hall, you see signs that say lava flow control and radiant absorption unit.
I know what I'm thinking, but I'm not in that party.
So,
I can't read the signs. I'm just following Milo.
question for and you're welcome to tell me that I don't know. Question for, like, Eyes of the Runekeeper and how language works. When it says radiant absorption unit, does radiant mean ambient, or does radiant mean, like, holy?
I'm sorry, I should have said celestial absorption unit.
Okay, that answers that question. As Milo takes off running, I don't know what a celestial absorption unit is, but I think we need to break it.
I probably wouldn't yell that as I was running around.
Well,
You are trying to be a little stealthy.
I think he just monkey smashed an entire console.
Hey, Rev, you're echoing.
Oh.
Pretty bad, actually.
Anyway.
Enki just giant mauled an entire control room.
Might just be because...
Yeah, I was gonna say, it was more than one console. It was the controller.
Yeah. Yeah, but that was
saying it
inside of
loud
a room
enough.
and the door was closed.
I'm saying it loud enough that Enki can hear. I'm not shouting it to the high heavens. Because I
I don't
need
know.
a damn good pair of lungs for that from here.
But, by the way, I think
Against
the
my
echo
better
No, it
judgment,
is Milo.
Against my better judgment, less talking, more leading. I'm with you.
And yeah, Milo's booking it down this hallway. Just stubby legs.
We dwarves are not raw sprinters. Very dangerous over short distances, though.
Alright, so, as you guys make your way down, I think we're going to cut to the other party.
Alright.
Quick.
Seems fair.
So you guys are just sprinting towards the main gates?
Yep, we are
Yep.
trying to get to the main gate so that either me or Shira can talk our way past the guards so we can get to the vehicle so we can drive back out before they realize we're the ones attacking.
Yeah. So, let's...
And or responsible for the dragon attack, which would be just as bad as them realizing that we're the ones who just dropped the battleship in the caldera.
Uh-huh. Alright.
Yeah. So...
If you're
So,
not making any attempt to be sneaky,
We are not trying to be sneaky because we're just going to rely on our charisma to get past them to the vehicles and then just rip out of there like a bat out of hell.
uh-huh.
You know, where we are.
Yeah.
Alright, so, you are spotted by the forces amassed at the main gates pretty easily.
Yep.
And an Avernus, stops you.
Look, love to talk, love. Really would. However, we're kind of in a bit of a hurry. See, someone took the rods that we were trying to go get for Lord Bell. We have to get our vehicles so we can chase after them. I'm sorry, we really don't have any time to talk. Try to slide past them.
Yep.
Just talking as fast as I can, as urgently as I can, just trying to just convince them to get the fuck out of my way.
Make a persuasion check.
Alright.
21's pretty good.
See. Yep. So... see. Let's see.
Unfortunately, she got a 26 on her charisma save.
Damn.
Alright.
So... I think what she does is goes, "Hold right there!"
Would love to. We really don't have a lot of time.
What part on "we're in a hurry" do you not understand? We're gonna lose track of them.
Do you want
Yes.
Lord Bell to be even more upset than, holy shit, what the hell's happening to the volcano?
Yep. It seems more urgent matters are very needed up there rather than down here, wouldn't you say?
We lost...
We're really not your problem right
we
now.
lost communication with our imp shortly after you left.
Oh, actually, we can actually explain that. Did you not hear about how he may or may not, but definitely was, killed by the guardian of Tiamat's tower? Did you not hear about that?
We've received no reports since about a day and a half ago.
Did the dock crew not inform you? Really, we really would have thought they would have informed you. I very much apologize for that. But regardless, we really are in a hurry. We can't afford to waste really any time sitting here explaining all of this. We have to get after the people who have the rods that Lord Bell requires.
And
It's on your head if we lose track of them.
In case you
Shira
haven't
nods.
noticed, there's a dragon attack right now.
Yes, there's a dragon attack, but this is more important right now. You guys
Indeed.
focused on that. We're trying to focus on getting those rods Bell needed.
And
Yes.
quite frankly, we are not at the moment Lord Bell's actual servants. We are employed for a very specific task. I'm sorry, it's just not in our contract.
I can't spare any forces right now. Oh, God, here they come.
We don't need forces. We just need our vehicles so we can
I'm
go
going to try
track
to
them
slide
down.
past
We're
her
gonna
again
lose
while
track of them.
because it sounds
Yes.
like there's dragons incoming and she's a little distracted.
I'll go ahead and say, make another persuasion check.
Okay. Fuck!
Shira could throw a bardic at it?
Can I
Yeah.
argue advantage?
Yeah, I can talk
Yeah,
about
that would be at advantage.
Okay.
So,
And
Shara, if you want a bardic, you should do that now.
Yeah, I shall toss a bardic. Over.
okay, and then that's what, a D6?
D8.
D8.
Alright, 24
So
is better
that's
than
24.
24, yeah.
That passed. Alright.
Okay.
Alright.
Fine, just go and... But for the love of God, if you caused any...
Happy you survived, love. And we just get going past her, get to the vehicles as fast as we can.
Yep.
She said, "For the
just
love of
dart
God."
straight to the... Yeah.
I should have said for the
Sorry.
love of Asmodeus.
I don't think he has any of that either.
For the love of
Balls,
God.
balls.
Right, and I believe I'm riding the Devil's Ride, and you guys are hopping in the grinder, and we're just
Yep.
gonna get the fuck back out of here.
Yeah, you're gonna get the fuck out of Dodge. That's what we're doing.
Just gonna drive right out. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Meanwhile,
Enki, do you ever get the feeling it's a bad idea to try and two-person the final
Hold
boss?
on. I have a quick question. On our way out, do we happen to pass anything that looks particularly explosive?
no.
Or valuable.
Or,
I
well,
don't, on the,
yeah.
like in the
No.
courtyard of the fortress, no.
Okay, so there's no visible ammunition storage anywhere.
No.
Okay, well, I tried.
Good attempt.
Alright.
Good,
Back to party numero uno.
Yes.
That
We gonna
doesn't have to
die,
be in
boy.
it. It's not party numero uno. It's not doesn't have to be in it.
Yeah, you guys can be Universe A, and we'll be Universe 1.
That works.
Oh, I hate. That's just a statement. I hate. It's the truth of the world. I'm a being of hate. Okay.
Yes, I do think it's a good idea, or not a good idea, to two-man the final boss. Luckily, we've got Rhea with us.
You are technically a 3-man.
We're doing it in sync. It's fine.
2.5 half monkey, half men.
Ha!
Actually, it is literally 2.5 because one of you's a halfling.
I'm a halfling, yeah.
But also,
Oh.
don't worry. I'll just throw Bell through a window or down a flight of stairs and then drag him into the caldera and it'll be fine.
Terminator it.
I'm fairly positive that would only vaguely annoy him.
Here's the thing: we don't have to kill Bell. We just have to keep him from pursuing us.
You mostly don't want him to know it was you.
Also good, but I feel like that ship has sailed.
Not yet.
Quickly, carefully, or stealthily? Choose two.
Quickly and carefully. I think stealth is out the window. We've got a paladin with us, and we're us.
Yeah, we're doing the whole. There's bigger shit to worry about.
This is an action movie, not an infiltration at this point.
Yeah,
make a perception check then.
Oh, okay.
One of you.
I've got +7.
Oh. Yeah, go ahead and make that, buddy.
Right. Okay, I'll roll that with advantage.
You go ahead and take care of that.
I assume. That's a natural 20.
That'll work.
I also have danger sense if it matters.
That's good. What's danger sense do again?
It gives me I believe it gives me automatic advantage for like traps and shit. Let me double check.
It's Spidey sense, but for traps.
Find it. See, knowing me, I didn't put it on my bar. Hold on. Sorry. Yeah, oh, here it is. Danger sense. At second level, you get an uncanny sense of when things nearby aren't where they should be, giving you an edge when you dodge away from danger. You have advantage on dexterity saving throws against the effects that you can see, such as traps and spells. To gain this benefit, you can't be blinded after your capacity. Okay,
so it's just to dodge traps. Still, you got a natural 20 on perception, so...
Yes.
Yeah, as you're going... With your, uncanny sense, you notice, something just ahead. You notice a set of pressure plates on the ground.
Okay. So I see them. With my foot, I want to stick my leg out and stop Rhea. Not kick her, but just like, stiff arm, but with my leg. And then, with the foot that's on the ground, I want to pull myself to a stop, flip, and use the momentum to grab Milo and throw him to the other side of the pressure plate.
So that Milo can't fuck it up.
Correct.
I was going to say,
in front of me. There's no way I can stop him. I have to send him forward.
I mean, you could use your words.
I could.
Yeah, but
or
that's
I
not
could
as
throw
fun
you
as
on the other side of the
throwing
pressure plate.
It's not as fun as throwing you. Yeah.
Alright. Make an athletics check, I suppose.
Okay.
Damn.
27. Yeah, you're able to pick up Milo and toss him towards the other side of the set of pressure plates.
Yeah, and when Milo lands, before he says something indignant, Pinky just says, "Pressure plate!" and jumps across.
Yeah, no, that makes sense.
Yeah, no, okay.
Make an acrobatics check, then.
Okay, really?
Wait, what's your long jump distance?
My long jump distance is like 18 feet.
That's
why I'm like, really, yeah. If I use Step of the Wind, my horizontal, I'm not doing that, but it doubles my horizontal jump and it comes out to like 36 feet. Like, it's ridiculous.
You should be able to jump across then, yeah.
Cool.
Meanwhile, Rhea...
If nothing else, he can wall run.
Yeah, I will absolutely roll it if you want me to roll it. I'm just really surprised.
No, you're fine. Oh, what have you got, Rhea?
What's your strength score?
16.
My horizontal jump is 28 feet. I just calculated it. That's... Yeah. 14 without Step of the Wind, which is still ridiculous. Anyway, or no, it's plus a couple. I'll do the math later. It's at least 14. Anyway, what's her strength score?
Her strength score is a 16.
So plus 3, 6. She's got like a 10-foot horizontal jump, which is probably enough to clear it.
She might have to roll for it, though, because it's not quite as crazy as yours.
Yeah, probably.
Number of feet up to your strength score, so
That's vertical.
No, that's long jump.
Is it?
Yeah, high jump is 3 plus your strength modifier. That's it.
Oh, score!
Yeah.
Oh, then my horizontal jump is 25 feet, 50 with,
He's like, oh, it's even bigger.
I can jump a fucking 4-lane highway. Anyway.
At what point is it no longer a horizontal jump and it's just shitty flying?
Short.
Ask the Hulk. Ask the Hulk.
It's just shitty flight.
You just...
Yeah, because the Hulk jumps, what, like a few miles at a time sometimes.
Yeah.
Which is absolutely insane, by the way.
That's giant strength for you.
Yeah, right?
The funny thing is that in theory, the Hulk could jump out of the atmosphere. He would just destroy most of the state he was standing in when he did it.
Alright, so Rhea's gonna have to make a check.
Okay. I will catch her on the other side if I need to.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to make a check.
What?
No.
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 You said Rhea. Oh, I thought.
Not Shira. Right. Oh, yeah, okay. Similar names.
Yeah,
I thought you said Rev, and I was like, wait, what?
Yeah, we snuck snuck for certain values of the word sneak past the gate guards, and we are now safely back out of the fortress, I believe.
Huzzah!
Even with advantage from you catching her, that's not a great roll.
Would it be a roll from his side to catch her to stop her from falling?
I was gonna say, yeah, like, does she have the distance to get to our side of the pressure plate?
She has the distance, but she's not she's not going to clear. Like her feet are going. It looks like her feet are going to brush up against before she clears.
Okay, so I hate to make this comparison when talking about a woman, but please bear with me.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen that one market in Seattle where they're tossing produce around?
No, I have not.
Okay, so there's a very specific motion that I'm thinking of, and that is a good example of that motion. But basically, there is a way. Forgive this series of words. There's a way to catch a tubular object to keep it moving forward.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mostly know what you're talking about, I think.
And I'm not encumbered if I carry Rhea, so can I make a roll to just, like, catch her and guide her along her trajectory more so that she basically has to tumble on the other side?
I think that would just be a dexterity saving throw. That does not sound
fun.
Yeah, no, that's no problem. I got a +9. Okay, that's a 12. Ouch.
The thing, you have advantage versus traps.
Yes, I do. 21.
Mm-hmm. So with that, I think you're able to catch Rhea in such a way to keep her from activating the pressure plates, and she just sort of, like, combat rolls ahead of you.
In full armor, which would not be fun.
No, but it's better than hitting the pressure plate.
Actually, it wouldn't be that bad, but, whatever.
The shield would suck.
She's fat rolling.
It'll make
the shield would be unpleasant.
It'll make a hell of a noise, but we're surrounded by alarm klaxons anyway, so yeah.
Yeah.
I'll take it.
Alright. You guys keep moving, I suppose? After that?
Yeah, towards the celestial
I'm following Milo.
unit.
And hoping that it's talking about the sword piece and not some other random captured celestial?
Well, I mean, even if it is talking about some other random captured celestial, like, oh no, we have another celestial on our team. How terrible for us.
I mean, currently it's just taking it back up to 1 because the one we have is currently AWOL.
I mean, there's a chance that the one we have is there.
Sorry, repeat that. My headset just cut out. Currently, it's just...
Currently, the one that's already on our team is AWOL. Granted, that may be talking about her, but...
it could... Who knows? Could be anything, really.
Alright.
Yeah,
I'm just saying, if we go down there and there's the Star Wars energy prison, but it's the fucking golden elephant, It's like trying to have a serious scene with a Muppet.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yes.
It's doable, but it takes a couple takes. Go on.
Give me a second. I'm
You
just
better be a
setting
good
up the map.
actor.
Yes. Having the mini golden elephant
I don't
in a.
know what Vader said. Give me a second. What?
Oh,
I'm setting up
He's
a
setting
map.
up the map.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So in the meantime,
We gonna die.
Picture being Mark Hamill and trying to talk to the puppet that was Yoda with a completely straight face.
Okay, but you also need to remember that Mark Hamill is a method actor and B the Joker, so he could probably do it pretty easily.
I don't think he was the Joker at that point.
He'd been the... Which came... Actually, yeah, which role was he first? Was he Luke or the Joker first?
Luke. He was young when he did Luke. He was like 19.
Yeah, he was young. He was very young when he started being Luke.
Give me a second. I'm just editing your tokens real quick because
Yeah, take your time.
they did not carry over their health properly. Again.
I'm fine.
Yeah, it's all good.
I know I just riffed on. It's hard to take the Muppets seriously, but I read a thing recently, and it says there's something about the design of the Muppets and the way that they're piloted that causes humans, like across the board,
He just laughed.
to forget that they're not people.
Huh.
There's a semi-famous story of I believe it was the Tonight Show. I think it was the Tonight Show that was going to do an interview with Kermit the Frog, and Kermit was having a ton of audio trouble, and they couldn't figure out what was wrong. And it turns out
they put the microphone on the puppet.
Yes, they put the mic on Kermit instead of the operator.
Oh, no.
Oh my god.
Apparently, the worst offender is the dog, Rolf. Apparently, like, out of all of them, Rolf is, like, the one
I can kind of see that, because he's the most humanoid.
Yeah, except to pilot Rolf, because Rolf is so old, Rolf was one of the first ones, to pilot Rolf, you see the operator the whole time, as opposed to the others where they're like backstage. If you like look to the like, if you've got a profile view of the Muppets, the only operator you will see is Rolf.
Alright. So eventually you guys come to another door that says, again, Celestial Absorption Unit. Authorized personnel only.
Well, we're authorized.
Authorize this!
I'm authorizing myself.
Authorized.
Rhea deputized both of us. We're authorized. Let's go.
I was like, wait, what key are we using? Are we using Blick Black or are we using Giant Maul?
We're using I'm not stopping moving, so you can either break down the door or you can become a sandwich.
I can... the door's locked, isn't it?
You don't know.
You have about 2 seconds before Monkey.
Yeah, Milo's just gonna point at the door and then just press himself against the wall, just as out of the way as he can.
Yeah, alright, cool. Freight train, let's go.
Yeah.
24.
Yeah, you bust down this door.
Bust it down, Enki. I mean, what?
And inside is a cavernous room with a device at the center.
Oh my shit.
Alright.
wow.
Shoutouts to Dice Grimorium, by the way.
Yeah, shout out to Dice Grimorium. Did they finally get back to you?
Yes, they did.
Nice. for those of you wondering about my reaction, I also used Asgrimorium, and they're fantastic.
Uh-huh.
Cool.
That looks great.
There's
I've seen this one.
essentially
Good use of this, Vader. Go on.
yeah, there's an energy bridge leading towards a central platform over the caldera itself. There are several statues lining the edge of this platform, all looking towards the centerpiece. Inside of a force cage, essentially, is a shard of Zariel's sword.
What is
Oh,
holding
snap.
the force cage?
It seems to be so- it's kind of just like attached to the base of the platform.
The base of the platform. Okay. Watch the door. Whoop. What is
Watch
my
the
movement
door?
speed?
Oh,
It's
yeah.
I know my movement speed is ridiculous. Yeah, it's 40 feet, so I'm dashing.
Ray is going to follow you if Mila watches the door.
Yeah, Milo will watch the door.
Uh-huh. As soon as you guys step onto the platform, there's another alarm.
Okay, who gives a shit at this point?
And hold on, I need to get a draw tool here.
So there's now 3 alarms going off around us? Like, yeah, I'm surprised we didn't hear ourselves think.
You think?
And the bridge vanishes.
Oh,
The answer is occasionally.
I thought Milo sure doesn't.
Well, fortunately, Rhea can get you guys back out of there, which is probably why Vader had her go with you.
She can?
Yeah,
right,
I mean,
there's
ours are
no
gone.
spell
Yeah.
I could get myself back, but okay.
Well, yeah. But even if you couldn't jump that because fuck you.
I don't need to jump it. There's chains.
Well,
And
yeah, but
3 of the
that's what I was
statues
kind of getting
lining
at.
this area spring to life.
Cool.
Gargoyles, let's go.
I don't think those
roll
count
for
as
initiative.
gargoyles.
Hey,
Rolling
Gigi.
initiative.
I did that in another section I was in. It was funny. I had them fight a cult, and at the very end, they're just like, "Man, fuck your statue." They try to kick the statue over, and the statue just catches the kick, and they're just like, "Wait, hold on, that's illegal."
Had the sun just gone down by any chance?
How's the music volume, by the way? I feel like something's changed about it.
It's good
a
for me.
little quiet for me, but I'm hard of hearing,
Yeah.
so it's probably good.
It's a tad quiet, but I'm pretty sure I could turn it up if I wanted to.
I think it's fine.
Okay.
Hey, we finally have a combat where Enki's going before Shira.
Well,
Yep.
no, Shira's already
I
done.
mean,
So.
it doesn't count because
Shit,
Shira's
right.
not there.
You're right. Shira's already done. Shira already got on the vehicle and left. Shira already finished combat. No,
Yeah.
you're right.
Encounter
how
done
would
and
one-
over.
How
Yeah.
would one say that it is done when it hasn't even started?
Let's see. Iron Golem. Okay.
I'd say I'm already halfway there. Halfway
Are
there.
they- Are they
halfway there.
iron or are they stone?
They are iron.
Yeah, they look like proper mechanical golem.
Yeah. Is Golemancy a thing in the Near East?
I'm pretty sure it is, yeah.
What do I know about these things that doesn't cost me action economy?
That'd be an Arcana check, I suppose?
Fuck me. Alright. I need to at least try.
Is that...
That's a 5, Chief.
Uh-huh.
Holy shit, the metal's moving.
You're
Yeah.
right.
No,
It's
it's not quite that bad.
You've seen you've probably seen heard stories of emperors guarding their castles with these things, but you don't know basically anything about them.
Okay. Well, they're bigger than me, which means I only have one option.
Get bigger.
Bonus action.
Make my monkey grow.
Yes. Magic, or I guess anger. Make my Enki grow.
I mean, it's magical anger, so I guess it works both ways.
bigger than me? Ah!
No, that's Enki going Super Saiyan.
So yeah, I'm raging. Glance back at Rail while I'm growing. It's like, I will give you as much time as I can. And I'm going to throw myself bodily at this guy. And my attempt is to use my momentum
to just plow him off of the...
Yeah, as far off the ledge as I can. As far to the ledge as I can. And if I can get him off, great. So, a charging tackle? Athletics, I'm assuming?
Yeah.
I'm going to use a point of key for Step of the Wind just to give me a little bit more oomph to it.
Okay.
It gives me more movement speed, so...
Uh-huh.
What's causing that squeaking?
That is a puppy playing with a toy.
Yes. Yes, it is.
Alrighty.
I sent pictures of said puppy in chat.
Alright.
Yeah, but that puppy.
Yeah. You puppy.
He's going to contest that.
That's a cute puppy.
That is not enough. So that is a shove.
Yes.
So
I guess
I forgot to.
If they're immune to shove, that's cool.
No, it's not that they're immune to shove. It's that this area is kind of a bowl-like. There are walls.
It's a wall, not a lip. I assumed it would be a lip. You're talking about this, I assume.
Yeah.
Well, it's kind of vague how tall the lip is.
Yeah, well, arguably these are huge, so how high is the wall? If the wall is at their knee or below, I can still get them over it.
Uh-huh.
And if it's too much higher than that, I don't think Enki would have tried it.
Agreed.
I suppose you could.
Like, I would have a hell of a time via shoving to get Rhea over this, and I'm completely cool with that. But these things are huge.
Uh-huh.
Just gotta topple them.
Well, they're large, but yeah.
You could be huge if Idris was here.
Yeah, so how high is the wall?
Yeah, actually, you're right. It is short enough for you to get this guy over.
Cool.
Accounting for the size difference, he's gonna end up, right on the lip, and he's gonna have to make a dex save.
Well, I would like to give him disadvantage on his dex save because I still have a second attack.
Uh-huh.
So, dex save this bitch. 15 to hit.
Yeah, that doesn't do damage through his armor, but it does, upset his balance.
Cool.
He got a 2.
Bet you wish you got that nat 20, Mr. Island Golem. Enjoy my Mortal Kombat ring out. Get out of here.
Down he goes. The lava's not that far beneath, but he starts sinking into it.
That
He
was
is very large
25
and
feet
very
of
dense.
my movement. I use Step of the Wind,
Uh-huh.
so I have disengage automatically. I use Step of the Wind, and I still have 15 feet of movement. Correct me if I'm wrong. I can jump using my movement, right?
Yeah. You can't.
Cool.
I think the rules as written say you can't exceed your allotted movement speed with a jump, which is dumb.
Okay. I was just gonna kick off the wall and let my key carry me across. I think I have enough movement anyway. So I have 15, and then Step of the Wind gives me
another 40, doesn't it? Because it doubles.
Well, I already used my bonus action to rage, so I don't know if I can actually. Let me double check.
Oh yeah, Step of the Wind's a bonus action. I'm pretty sure.
Okay, so then I still get my key. Great, perfect. In which case, if I can only get 15 feet, I can only get 15 feet. But like, I'm in the air. So it's your call.
All right. Yeah, for now that's gonna be the distance you can go.
Okay.
During this round.
Okay. Could I be, when my round comes up again? Could I be in the air traveling toward this guy?
Yeah. Oh,
I was going to suggest that.
That's fine. I'm good. That's my turn.
Milo.
Your turn ends mid-jump, freeze frame. Yeah, okay, so... Where's my... I had a thing.
Oh, sorry, Milo. That killed him. Yeah? That he's done.
Well, he's currently sinking into the lava. We do not know if he is dead.
I missed what happened to... I missed what happened to his token.
It vanished.
Okay, so he's off the board for all of
At least for now.
Okay. If he comes back, that's cool. I missed what happened to him because I was trying to figure out how far I could move. Sorry, go ahead, Milo.
Milo is going to adopt the Milo turret, where he plants plants the Hidden Lord in the ground, puts Blickblack on top of it, and just fires off Eldritch Blast.
That's really the only thing he can do other than fly over there again.
Anything else you want from me is not happening right now, because I need to save a spell slot for fly just in case. So I'm gonna the one that's only 95 feet away and therefore still in my Eldritch Blast range is going to get Eldritch Blasted.
All right.
You could, in theory, move a little closer to it around the side.
I could, but I was told to watch the door, so I'm watching the door too.
All right, roll those two beams.
Yep. Big Zambeam. And Big Zambeam.
First one hits, second one misses.
I figured as much.
And let's see what the first one can do. 8!
8 force damage. These guys don't have any weird resistances, do they?
Force is a weird one to resist.
It is. Especially magical force damage.
When it comes to resisting force, though, the winner is usually golems.
Yeah, probably.
No, they don't resist force. Alright. That your turn?
I'm watching the door, prepping. No, I'm just watching the door and prepping.
Alright. Rhea is going to do the Wizard of Oz thing, click her heels, and summon the Nightmare.
There's no place like hell. There's no place like hell.
There really isn't.
I don't know, aren't there like 8 other places kind of like this one?
Well, it's still hell.
Oh, that's true.
Kind of like this one. As someone who has read the book that details the various levels of hell, no, they're not.
I mean, there's also that. They're nothing like each other, but they're all still also just hell. They're just the circles of hell. And in this case, they're not even circles. They're just different planes. Or semi-planes?
Semi-planes.
Yeah.
Demons can't even draw devils can't even draw a circle.
In fairness, demons can't either.
Well, yeah.
I was about to say, demons definitely can't, because theirs is even more of a fucking mess.
Alright.
I think there's even more demi-planes, and they're even more of a chaotic, utter mess.
Rhea's also going
befits,
to make a quick Arcana check. Not with that roll. Not much. Which means she's going to, we need that shot, Enki.
I'm well aware.
Which means she's going to fly like that.
I'm currently jumping to knock that guy in that direction.
Right. Which means
Ray is smarter than that, I would argue.
she'd go here instead.
There you go.
Sword attack, first one.
Figure out what this motherfucker's armor class is.
She drops it.
I have a guess, but I'm not there, so I don't count.
I also have a guess.
She spent her bonus action to summon the nightmare, so she's gonna have to wait to pick that up.
Armor class is definitely going to be higher than a 9. Can
Yeah.
Well, I mean, we actually have a range for it because of you.
Yeah.
that's fine.
It's between 23 and 18.
Yeah, that's meta knowledge. What's the
I could have made a
matter?
joke there if you had rolled a 19, you bastard.
He's trying to think of what it is, and he can't get there.
No, I know the joke, but somebody's streaming my guy. My duder.
No, that's... What you're thinking of is not the joke I was making.
Oh, bold. What? Oh, bold of you to assume that I think.
Well,
Yeah, it's a mock
but I mean, if your concern is he's streaming, like, it's a Pixar quote, so I'm pretty sure that's okay.
But if it was a Disney quote, we'd all be in trouble.
The nightmare is going to attack.
2319 is a specific thing.
Oh, yeah. Code
It
20.
is.
Yep, I got
What is
you.
that?
I got you.
That's
It means there's a sock on your fur.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Code
That's right.
code 2319. Code 2319. Which is actually, it's a pair of letters.
Yeah.
I don't remember which letters, but, I mean, other than clearly Y. No, it isn't. I'm stupid. Never mind.
Alright. Is the nightmare's hoof attack not magical?
That seems weird. It's a flaming horse. That seems weird.
I'm gonna go ahead
A
and
flaming
say it's
flying
magical.
horse.
So the nightmare does 17 bludgeoning damage to this thing.
I'm getting shown up by a horse.
Again, it's a flaming, flying, magical horse.
I want to be a.
No, you don't. Don't
then
you finish
it's-
saying that.
And then
Milo just wants to be ridden into battle.
And
Go ahead,
then it regains 10 hit points from the fire damage.
What does? The Iron Golem or the Nightmare?
The Iron Golem.
Okay.
Oh. So the one you threw in the lava is still very much alive.
It could be. It also
My
might still be
objective is
stuck
not
there.
to kill them. My objective is to get them away from the sword shard.
True.
Yeah, about that.
Uh-oh.
I swear to God, if these things have Golurk thrusters,
This guy just got a dip in tasty magma.
tasty magma.
He's going to do an enhanced leap.
Magma.
You know, extra spicy.
I'm sorry, he's going to do a what?
An enhanced leap.
Okay.
Out of one of the densest liquids on the planet. Okay.
That's what makes it work, because he's kicking
Yeah,
off
they're
solid.
fueled by lava.
No, yeah, but it's like what? Never mind. It's very hard to move through something that thick. Is what I'm saying.
Magic.
Unless you're magically made of that thing.
Well, I mean, he's magically made of iron, but you know, fair.
No, he's magically made of magic. He just looks like he's made of iron.
And right now, he's magically made of punching Enki in the face.
Well, I think you're only magically made of magic if you're actually like fully conjured. I think these things were actually just iron golems that were animated.
Either way, he doesn't
don't
give a
know
shit
that.
about lava.
Either way.
So, this guy leaps into the air and lands, causing this entire platform to shake. Everyone standing on it, which is basically just Enki.
No,
No,
actually,
Enki's midair at the moment.
we
the
declared
only
at the
people
end of last
standing
round
on
Enki was
it-
midair.
Yeah, the
You're
only
right.
people standing on it are the other golems.
The other golems aren't affected, but
It's fair.
you are in the air, so fair enough. You do not need to make a dexterity saving throw.
Cool.
That being said, this dude's gonna try to grab you out of the air.
This man is gonna instant transmission out of this lava with his hand on my leg while I'm jumping. I'm about to get puny godded. Oh crap!
You're not outsized by that much. In fact, you're not outsized, but you know, whatever.
I'm about to get my teeth bashed against the floor of this platform.
So, because I keep forgetting to account for exhaustion, you gotta make an athletics check at a normal roll.
Oh, why?
You're exhausted.
My sheet calculates that automatically. It's ability checks only. Skill checks is later.
Skill checks are ability checks. No,
At a higher exhaustion level, you get skill checks.
You're thinking of saving throws. No, skill checks are counted as ability checks. We've been over this before in DA. I know we have. I can look up the ruling right now if you'd like.
I'm looking it up. If that's what you say, that's what you say. But all right, there it is. My sheet should be calculating it automatically, but apparently it's not. Okay.
Oh, it's just
Athletics
disadvantage. Yeah. Oh, it's a normal.
14.
Yeah, it's a normal roll because of your raging.
Right. So 14.
Uh-huh. Yeah, it's just the ruling only says ability checks, but rules as written, skills are an extension of ability checks.
I was thinking of attack rolls, which is later.
Yeah. Alright, strength check for this dude.
Fuck.
That's a 16, so yeah, he grabs your leg, and he's going to...
Instant transmission noise.
Yeah, he's going to grab you and throw you into the ground. These guys have an attack for this, don't they?
I told you I was gonna get puny godded.
Why didn't that
You
roll
have
damage
Donkey Kong's
automatically?
retractable teeth.
Yeah, I do not have retractability. 12 bludgeon damage.
That's halved because you're raging.
Okay, I was about to ask.
But also... because he's white hot, 17 fire damage.
See, now aren't you glad I didn't come? Because I'd just be setting everything on fire, and it'd all be regenerating, it'd be real bad.
My token isn't updating, but I am keeping track of my health.
Uh-huh.
I mean, it seems to have updated for me.
It hasn't updated for me. Maybe I need to restart. Yeah, I'm running over. Where's the banana peel? I know there's a banana peel here somewhere. There it is. Bop. Okay, I'm gonna restart.
This other one is going to attack Rhea twice. Actually, no, what it's going to do is attack the Nightmare. And that is a natural 20.
Woo!
24 plus 15 is 39, plus 13 is 52 points of bludgeoning damage.
Anybody need some glue? Anyone need some glue?
You gotta work on your pronunciation, man. It's called goo.
No, glue. Glue.
Goo.
Because it's ground up horse hooves.
Right, but it also paste.
Alright, this one is not supercharged by lava. So he's gonna move here, and then he's gonna dash to here. And that's gonna be his turn.
Okay.
Well, there goes plan 1.
Enki.
Is he still holding me?
Yes.
Cool. I'm gonna use that to my advantage. So I am on the ground. I assume I'm like prone and he's holding my leg up, basically.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Uh-huh.
Cool. Can I just... I know I'm gonna burn myself. Can I just flex my lower body, get my leg around his waist, and throw him into the force cage?
Okay, make an athletics check.
Alright, come on!
And take more fire damage.
Goblin 20. I really wish I had advantage on that.
Well, he got a 9.
Technically, he got an 18 because I'm prone, but I still beat him.
Yeah. So you managed to throw him. You're going to take a bit of fire damage.
Yeah, let's settle that first.
6 points of fire damage.
Oh, sorry. There we go. Alrighty.
As this guy is thrown, you're no longer grappled, and as he's thrown into the force cage, he's going to take some force damage.
Hopefully a good bid.
21 points of force damage.
Can I use the momentum to flip to my feet?
Yes.
Wait, no. Of course I can. My monkey ability lets me get up as a free action.
Yeah.
Cool. So flip up to my feet. Hey. Rhea is surrounded, but she still technically has her horse. She can fly away, right?
Uh-huh.
Cool. So get up, immediately turn, and just both arms extended, Babe Ruth the Maul into this guy to knock him into the force cage again.
Uh-huh. Alright, roll the attack.
19.
That does not hit.
Second attack. 27.
That does hit.
So there's that. Plus this. Plus... What is my rage up? Just 2. So that plus 5. So 16 points of bludgeoning damage. And I am attempting to knock him into the force cage.
Uh-huh. Yeah, he'll be knocked in. He needs to make a dex save, actually. To try to not
And
be...
also, I'm going to spend a point of key to attempt to stun him with that gun.
That's a 3.
And then he needs to make a con save with a stunning strike, I think. Let me check. Yes, Constitution saving throw. So he'll be stunned against the force cage if he fails.
I mean, the force cage repels him every time he gets knocked into it. You're like punching a speed bag into it.
I mean, So he would get repelled into me and thus stunned.
Let's see. Let's see if you can make what his con save is. Damn! Terrible rolls.
Yeah, so his ass is stunned. So yeah, I'm just gonna stay right here and see if I can overload the force cage with the golem.
Is he still on fire, by the way, / burning?
Yeah.
In Milo's just flirtatious, just that golem's hot, but Enki, you're stunning. Okay, I'm done. Sorry.
Alright.
Be glad Solana is not there to hear that.
So Milo, I can throw this hammer at any time.
Go ahead.
Stop. Hammer time.
Yes.
Literal hammer time.
Alright, Milo, it's your turn.
The force cage is mounted to the disc or floating over the disc?
It's mounted to the disc.
It's coming out of the floor.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
I want to say that I have something to do other than just throw some more Eldritch Blasts, but I don't think I do. So I'm gonna throw some more Eldritch Blasts.
I mean,
What you should do is you should throw one of those at the cage and see if it disrupts it.
Force damage to force damage, yeah, but I feel like I don't know. I feel like slamming a golem, energy absorbing golem into it repeatedly. Like
I'm having trouble hitting these things, and I have a belt of giant strength.
Yeah, fair. Does it make sense for Milo to shoot the cage?
If you want,
Yeah,
make an
he'll throw-
Arcana check.
Yeah, let's do that. I should have proficiency. Yeah, I got proficiency in that. Let's go ahead. Yeah, 21.
Here we go.
I gotta
21.
look up the specifics of the spell. Give me a sec.
Hey, Blick Black, should I shoot the cage? I don't know, Milo. Why you ask God? God, should I shoot the cage?
I thought you were going to say, "Hey, Lord, should I shoot the cage?"
It's a 7th level spell, right? I think. No. Is it higher?
That sounds like a big number.
Wait, it's not updating from cantrips.
D&D
D&D Wiki, what's going on? Here, why can't I look at your 8th level spells and 7th level spells? There we go. Yeah, 7th level spell, okay. So I'm not sure if you know the specifics of the spell, but Blick Black does, and he can tell you. Force Cage is a powerful spell. It blocks creatures from entering or exiting it. It also blocks spells completely. It also blocks like teleportation and stuff. So you've got to find a way to switch this off.
I have a way.
Yeah?
Throw Milo into it.
That's not a good way.
Come on, where's your team spirit? There's no I in team, Milo.
No, but there's a me.
Yeah.
What does Nintendo have to do with this?
I didn't say we.
The little cartoon characters are called me's.
I know.
I have such an idea, but I have no way to do it. Because is it reasonable to assume that there is something keeping this spell active at all times?
Completely unreasonable, no?
Because Force Cage normally has a duration on it.
Yeah, it normally lasts an hour.
So something is keeping this thing active. And every instinct tells me that the thing keeping this active is on the underside of the disc. Just suspended above the lava where no one could possibly touch it. But I don't know if I can see under the disc, because my idea is that the disc kind of like hangs down a little bit, which would block that completely from line of sight.
Yeah.
But I don't want to burn my fly spell for no reason, if I'm wrong.
Well, you know who can fly without needing to burn a spell slot?
Yeah, she also just dropped her sword, but then again, her fire mount isn't going to be helpful. So, yeah, Milo, go ahead and call out. Rhea, the thing making the shield run might be under the disc. I don't think your flaming horse is going to help Enki much.
Well, I mean, it kicked just fine. I don't think it healed from the kick. It healed from the one that healed was the one that was, dropped in lava.
No, it took the bludgeoning damage and then healed from fire damage.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. I thought the one that healed, that you said healed, was the one that then proceeded to jump out of the lava. Mock fuck.
Mock fuck.
So I know this is totally not a mechanic in the game. I'm just doing this for thematic sake. If it looks like Rhea is going to follow me up on my suggestion, I'm going to provide covering fire and launch one bolt, one Eldritch Blast at each of the two golems that are near her.
First of all, that is entirely a mechanic. It's called holding your action.
Oh, then I'm going to do that. I'm going to provide covering fire as soon as so that she can.
I was just like,
yeah, the triggering action is if Rhea goes to fly away, you shoot the golems.
Well, yeah, no, but I'm saying I want my attack to give her the disengage action for. I know that won't work, but I want it to.
Or at the very least, give the golems disadvantage on their reaction.
Yeah. That's what I'm aiming for.
I need a second. The puppy is getting in where she's not supposed to.
Alright, so you're going to hold your action?
Yeah, I'm going to hold my action and attempt to give Rhea some sort of advantage on getting away from people without her having to take her action for it. By shooting them as soon as she moves.
That'll be basically a help action. I'm not going to allow you to do damage with that, but I'll give them disadvantage on any opportunity attacks.
That's all I need, yeah.
Yeah.
They start to swing at her, and I just blast them in the hand. I'm just like, no! Don't touch my Rhea. Bad golem.
Because you got two beams, I'll allow you to do it to both of them.
Yeah, right? I feel like it's appropriate. Thematically, if not mechanically.
Alright, it's Rhea's turn. The Nightmare is going to take the disengage action. Rhea is going to grab her sword with her bonus action. They're going to attempt to fly away. The golems will be able to swing at Rhea, but not the Nightmare.
And... yeah.
Pew pew!
Do I need to roll my blasts, or does she just get it because I'm covering fire?
She just gets it.
Okay, cool.
They're each going to slam. That's a 25. That'll hit Rhea. A natural 1 will not.
Well, I can't stop at 25.
Can't stop, won't stop.
Alright,
Trying to make the force cage drop.
That's 15 bludgeoning damage to Rhea.
She's probably fine.
Probably.
Yeah. Alright, that was like 10 feet of their movement. What's the Nightmare's fly speed again? 90. Alright. So for the sake of it, they're gonna fly underneath here. Let me put a little thing here signifying that they are below the platform.
Is she making any noise to indicate that I might have been right?
Let's see, what she finds underneath there is going to be, there is a mechanism underneath the platform that seems to be, drawing in heat from the lava. It's a power this thing.
Nice!
So she's gonna try to smash it. Alright. I'll say that hits an immobile object. It's 8 slashing. You guys have rested, haven't you? Yeah, okay. Still got that wrong. Alright. And then she's going to smite at 3rd level.
Is the pipeline evil?
That's a good question. I don't think so, because technically it's just maintaining a force cage. That's
8
not good.
slashing and 16 radiant. So that's 24 damage.
Wait, who joined that?
Oh, no, my mic was being fucky, so I left and rejoined to fix it.
Alrighty.
Alright.
No worries.
And then she's gonna make a second attack. Oh!
Oh no! She's gonna drop her sword into the lava! Oh no!
Yeah, she goes for another smack and doesn't hit quite the same way as she did before, and she loses her grip on her sword, and it goes careening in.
Can she make an acrobatics check with her bonus action to try and catch it?
She's already used her bonus action to pick up
I
her
was gonna say she
sword.
already used her bonus
Rip her sword. I tried to help. Oh well.
Isn't her sword a magic item? Theoretically,
okay.
it's...
She got a
Okay,
basic
yeah,
sword.
you go swim into the lava and pick it up.
She's got a +1
Thanks.
sword.
Oh,
I mean...
But also, lava.
yeah.
I mean, yeah.
It could be perfectly intact at the bottom of a lava pit. That's not helping anyone.
Give me 5 levels, I'll grab it.
Give me 5 levels for a +1 sword. What are we playing, Arcanum?
Arcanum of Steamworks and Magic Obscura?
Well, hopefully she has a backup sword.
Yeah, right. Rip Rhea.
I mean, we can... God, if only there was a forge nearby where we could get a weapon or something. Wait a minute. Hold on.
I don't think she wants any of the swords that are here, to be honest.
Better than being unarmed.
I don't know. She's wearing devil armor.
Shit though. What that?
Yeah, that's gonna be.
I have a potential way to overload the thing. It'll be fine.
The Nightmare used the disengage action. I can't attack this turn, so that's gonna be her turn.
Yeah, the Nightmare can just donkey kick it. Like, it'll be fine.
The Iron Golem's turn. They've only got 1 target now.
Yep, here we go.
You'll be alright, right? Right?
Incoming!
What does stun do again?
Like, I don't think he can do anything.
That's
He can
different.
talk.
Let's see. Incapacitated, can't move and can speak only falteringly.
I mean, can these things even speak?
Can't, incapacitated is can't take actions or reactions. Well, luckily for you, he doesn't have any bonus actions.
Good.
So he can't do anything, but because, he's currently still heated, he is going to regenerate some health.
That's fine.
The other two... this one right here is going to
Harry
use
Potter?
his poison breath.
Okay.
Make a con save.
Interesting.
23.
You passed, so you're only going to take half the poison damage.
Okay. Whoa!
52 half to 26.
Come on, man. Come on, man. Alright.
The other one's going to make his slam attacks 20 and 21 to hit.
Neither hit.
Alright.
Ooh.
It is your turn, Enki.
I think Enki looks back at Milo, and like he looks like a jade statue at the moment, but you can tell that he's making some justifications.
What does that mean?
It means I'm about to die.
Oh. Was there any visual change in the force cage when Rhea struck it from beneath? Do we
There's
have any
about to
vision?
be.
There was.
Okay.
It sort of flickered and then powered back on.
Okay, so we do have some confirmation that Rev's echoing again. We have some
whoops.
confirmation that the thing is working.
Okay, so... Oh boy, this is going to suck. This is going to suck. This is going to suck. Okay. Step 1. Grab the stunned bastard and get a grip on him. And if I can get a grip on him, shove him into the force cage and hold him there.
When does the stun end?
At the end of my turn.
Ah, okay.
At the end of my next turn, that is. That is to say, the end of the turn that I'm on now will be the stun from last turn.
Alright, he's no longer heated, by the way. That wore
Oh,
off.
perfect. So I'm gonna grab him. Do I have advantage because he's stunned?
Yeah, he automatically fails the save,
Oh,
so...
perfect. Grab him and shove him into the force cage and hold him there.
Yeah, alright, I'm gonna count that as 2 attacks. For this
That's fine.
round.
I've just got the maul across his throat and just holding him against the cage.
Yeah. I mean, I'm gonna count that as the force cage's 2 attacks.
Ah.
53 points of force damage. As this thing starts to, as the cage starts to, make violent noises and motions, which means it's going to arc out. And this dude's gonna take another...
Yep.
26 lightning damage.
So, like a Jedi through a bulkhead, I'm going to use my second attack and attempt to force him through the cage.
Uh-huh. Alright, make a strength check. Or athletics.
athletics?
Athletics works, yeah.
Do I have advantage? Never mind.
Doesn't
Fuck.
matter.
Anyone got inspiration?
No, but I have key.
Yeah,
He gives me 2 additional attempts.
yeah, it's not going to be quite enough.
Right, cool. So, spend a point of key to use Flurry of Blows. Third attack, 16.
Better. He's not going to be forced all the way through, but he is going to take a bit more damage.
Fine. I'm not necessarily trying to get him through. I'm trying to do as much damage as I can and break the cage.
That's another 16 lightning damage.
Is there any chance that I've disrupted the cage? Because I only have 1 more action and I really need it.
Call high or low?
High. Frag. Okay.
No, not yet.
So I think Inky looks over his shoulder again, and he just says, "Fly."
Fly, you fool!
And 23 to shove him through.
Yeah, alright. With that, the cage shatters. He's going to go through it. He's going to take a shit ton of damage. As he takes
I'm probably going to take some too, because I'm going with him.
Brunt of the cage.
Not the cage breaks in front of you.
I mean, it was arcing. I'm surprised I didn't take any damage.
Fair.
I hope this isn't overkill. We shall find out. It's a bit much, but also, yeah, this dude disintegrates. He's gone. You weren't as close, and you weren't being pushed through it, so you're not going to take as much damage, Enki. I'm going to roll it separately.
That's fine.
But you are going to take some damage. What would be a good number here? $46 points of combined force and lightning damage.
Alright, I'm out of action points. I do still have some movement. Fuck me. I need to pull back. I know that, but he wouldn't.
Don't you get a free disengage when you use your flurry of blows?
Yes, but I have to play the character. Like knowing full well that he has a free disengage, or that he when he let me walk that back. Milo, you know that when Inky is in like a battle trance, he's all over the place.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, like he pushes him through, he disintegrates, Force Cage shatters, Inky stumbles, and he just slowly turns around and raises them all. That's my turn.
Okay.
Milo.
Question for this area we're in. Is there a... Channel's not the right word. Is there an opening to the quote-unquote sky, or is this like a domed cavern?
This is the bottom of the caldera. So yes, there is an opening to the sky.
Okay.
This didn't have the giant ship that was sent plummeting down through it? What?
Hey, don't worry about it.
Secondary channel.
Secondary channel.
Let's say that.
You wouldn't put this in the primary channel. Too obvious.
You can see light coming down, but you have to go out at an angle. It's not the main caldera.
Okay. Okay. What's... Shit. The Narzagon only has 90 feet of movement.
The nightmare, yeah.
Nightmare, yeah. And the cage is still Is the cage finally down?
Yes.
Okay. I got it. Milo's just gonna... You did it, Rhea! Get to me, quick! And I'm going to do the thing where I permanently lower my initiative so that I will go behind Rhea.
Okay, you're delaying.
Yeah, and my thought is, and what I'm hoping is, that Rhea will have the Narzagon dash to me, hence the to me quick, and then I can hop on and we can and we can finish that move back to Enki.
Uh-huh. Alright. Let's see, how much movement has this thing got?
I guess I would have used some of my movement to get as close to the edge of the ledge as before delaying my turn, but just to
that's fine.
Any benefit right now.
Alright. So yeah, she's gonna fly over to you. She's going to use her bonus action to heft you onto the horse.
Yes!
Narzagon dashed.
Nightmare.
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 You're right now. You got me saying
I
it
messed him
now.
up. Yeah, I know. I'm sorry.
She's going to come over here. She doesn't have her sword, so what she's going to do instead of fighting these things is she's going to touch Enki and give you all 45 points of her lay on hands.
Alright.
Oh, that's gonna be not necessary. Wait, what was her flight path in? So that
she
onto the disc.
She flew out from underneath the disc to you, and then over the disc towards Enki. Like, I don't know what else there is to explain about that.
But like she juked to the right to get around the people without getting an opportunity attack, yeah?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. No, I still got plenty of time left. Okay, that's fine. I still got plenty of time.
Oh,
okay.
I didn't move your initiative, so...
Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, okay. I'm fine.
So you're up next.
Okay. So, the cage is down, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, so Milo is going to... Oh, I hope this botches and makes me look like a fool, but if it goes smoothly, it's... Milo's going to combat roll off the horse underneath Enki to use Enki as cover so that he doesn't get an opportunity attack while he makes it to the sword shard.
Uh-huh.
Grab the sword shard as a bonus action?
Yes.
Turn around, hold Blick Black out to Enki and say, "Touch the blade!" Enki, do you touch the blade?
Oh my god, you're asking me to trust Blick Black of all things. My dude.
Touch. I'm not asking you to trust Blick Black. I'm asking you to trust me.
Yeah, but you are, though.
Yeah, I'm gonna make a charisma save.
You really hate Blick Black that much.
He hates Blick. Okay. Alright, I will tell you, like, I don't think Enki, like, consciously touches it. I think his tail flicks and hits it.
You're acting on instinct. So
Yeah.
as soon as Enki touches Blick Black, I cast Fly, targeting myself and Enki.
Oh, you can do that?
Yeah, it's a touch spell. And so long as I cast it at above 3rd level, I can target one additional creature.
You are correct.
So,
Yeah.
and then Milo's going to go up. He's just gonna lift Blick Black into the guy and just up we go. Fuck these things.
Yeah,
Taking the sword shard with
Yankee,
me.
you feel the magic enter you, and you feel lighter than a feather, like you can soar through the air.
Okay.
We're done here. Let's go. And Milo uses the rest of his... I don't know how much motion I have since I moved before casting fly. I don't know how you want to do that.
Fly, specifically, the wording of fly is it grants you 60 feet of fly.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
So
I go up.
Yeah.
Answer is up.
I'm gonna take another volley, but if I survive, I'll follow you.
Yep. And so long as I get out of the way, it's... As far as I know, the concentration is based on my concentration,
It's on you,
not
yes.
yours.
It's
Yeah.
you.
So long as I'm out of the way, you keep the fly spell, so you're good.
And, well, as long as he doesn't go down, yes.
I have to survive getting pummeled.
Ray, I just gave you 4. You'll be fine. I've seen you live this.
Here's the
I've
thing,
seen you live this.
when you grabbed the shard, the golems focused solely on you, Milo.
Yeah, of course they did, but I'm up though.
But you're
They're
out
also
of their
large
range.
and can jump.
Yes.
So what they're going to do
Is something silly.
is they are going to leap into the lava.
So they
yeah,
can
we're-
get supercharged. Yeah, we're
We
gone.
outie.
We outie,
Outie.
fam. Oh, okay.
Wait, they leap into the lava. Do I get an attack of opportunity?
Yeah.
Cool. On the one that was closer to me,
Alright.
doot. 16 is not gonna hit.
Nope.
Okay. I was gonna try to stun him.
Uh-huh.
So I have
well.
a great and terrible idea.
They're gonna take a turn to charge. Enki.
Dissipate my rage.
And you're coming up with me?
Yeah, like, look at Rhea, wipe blood off my lip, nod, grip them all, and just stun Wukong out of here.
Alright. We're not quite out of initiative yet, but I'm gonna get off this battle map and change the music here.
Alright?
Okay, I was going to do one more thing before we officially leave this battle map, if you'll allow me.
Uh-huh.
As we're going up and the golems are supercharging, I'm going to use the... no, I'm not... Wait. Okay, I gotta ask for the ruling on this. If I use the Hidden Lord to cast Wall of Fire, is that based off my concentration or the Hidden Lord's concentration?
I'm pretty sure it's your concentration.
Never
They're
mind, then I
immune
don't
to
do what I
fire.
was... Yes, but Wall of Fire would hide us from their view so they can't aim.
I have a better idea.
Okay, I'm open.
We're flying out a tunnel to the main caldera.
Yeah.
Enki goes last and just holds Zwen above him.
And just crumbles it as we go. Yeah, okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Okay.
Uh-huh. So
I'll take
you
that.
guys are going to be...
Shooting.
77 miles an hour.
Yeah.
Faster than a speeding bullet. More powerful than a locomotive.
Slightly faster than my power walking speed.
I was going to say outrun by a grandma on a moped.
A little bit.
Yeah, you guys are flying out, and you see just two white-hot figures erupt from the lava and just start leaping up the scaffolding towards you.
Remember what I said about Blighttown?
No, I think my brain lagged out. Sorry.
Fireball the scaffolding.
True. Yeah, if they're leaping up the scaffolding, I'll just make it so they don't have any scaffolding.
I mean, it's metal scaffolding. It's in a volcano.
Fireball the joints.
It's probably very fire resistant.
Okay, the other option is I hit it really hard, and I would rather you do it.
I mean, yeah. Actually, wait, no. Potentially better idea. Just swap the order of operations. Rather than fireballing the scaffolding proper, just fireball the stone of the volcano so that it crumbles onto the scaffolding and messes with them that way.
All right.
Ultimately, let's just Superman out of here.
Yeah.
Huh. Yeah, I think that will be enough. So you fireball the scaffold, the rock face of the volcano.
To collapse the tunnel around us.
The scaffolding
Or
starts
around them.
falling. The two golems stop because they have nowhere to go now. And as you're flying away, you both see them raise a hand to where their ear would be, as if they were like communicating.
Secret agent, lava-powered secret agent golem. Fuck yes.
Just as if they were communicating on a Link Pro and FF14.
Is there...
Sir, they got away.
Is there anything above them when they stop? Preferably something very large. I would rather they didn't radio in that it was us.
Uh-huh.
Anything to drop
I mean,
on
come on,
them.
we're escaping a volcano and we dropped a ship in it. Like,
Yeah.
is there something big and heavy precariously perched above them?
Yeah, like, there's like, you know the one wreck in Subnautica in the ravine?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, like that.
I'm probably going to fail this, but I would like to attempt to samurai cut that as I'm flying past it and drop it on them before they call it in.
Uh-huh. You are certainly welcome to try.
I really, really wish I had Bardic right now. Jaws of the Dragon!
Yeah!
22, baby!
Ooh, it's pretty good.
Ooh.
Yeah, with that roll, I think it's possible that you cut through the wreckage and it just slowly starts sliding towards into the caldera and before tumbling down on top of the iron golems.
Yes.
There's still a chance they were able to radio in before radio silence, but...
Right.
Well, it's also a question of what did they lead the message with? Did they lead it with the sword shard was stolen, the perpetrators were or did they lead with
The
Milo and
monkey's back.
Enki stole the
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, what part of the message got off?
I would rather it be nebulous than guaranteed Bell
Yeah.
knows it was us.
Because if it was the short sword was stolen, the perpetrators were it doesn't really matter. That much should be obvious to Bell at this point.
Right. We should go.
We should go. As Milo's just up and away, Supermaning away with Black held high. You for whatever reason also get the strangest feeling that if you hold Zwen pointed in the direction you're going, you'll go faster for no particular reason.
No, I'm holding it down at my side with the blade pointed toward my feet, which is how you're supposed to carry a staff when you fly. Ask Goku.
Yeah, but Goku's not the one making you fly, Milo.
Do you want to get stabbed in the ass? Because that's how you get stabbed in the ass.
I mean,
Anyway,
we talked about Milo's love life earlier.
We outie.
yeah,
We
you
outie.
guys fly out of the crater. You clear the top of the caldera. In the distance, you can see two two
vehicles.
Yeah, infernal war machines riding away from the chaos that is this battle.
I will We have to dodge dragons now. I recommend we go down and fly along the hell floor.
The forces of both have been thinned at this point, but there's still battle going on.
Let's go down at an angle and then shoot along the ground.
Yeah, stay as close to the volcano itself to minimize our likelihood of getting spotted. And that, yeah.
Who's on my bike? Is it Salona?
Yeah.
Will I still have the fly spell by the time we catch up with them?
Fly lasts for 10 minutes.
So it depends on how far away we went.
Well, the Devil's Ride goes 100 and my fly speed is 60, so...
Yeah.
Or no, it goes 120 and my fly speed is 60. So, it's up to the DM.
Mm-hmm. I'll allow it. I'll allow you guys to catch up before it wears off.
Cool. By way of announcing our presence, I would like to pick Salona up off the Devil's Ride.
Oh, but before you get to do that, though, you're still allowed to. Blickblack.
He's allowed to try.
Milo turns to look at you, and then you just hear him speak with Blickblack's voice. You're welcome, by the way.
Okay, so am I getting stabbed in the ass?
You really want to break my concentration and face plant while you're going 60 feet a second?
7
It's
miles
only
an
7
hour.
miles an hour.
I run faster than that.
A lot of people can. A lot of people can.
I don't, but Enki really hates Blickblack.
Yeah! No, that's fine.
It's like, you're welcome, by the way. Beat of silence, eyes narrow. I should have dropped you in the Caldera.
Just gives Milo the largest death glare that he can.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Milo just turns back around. Dooba flying.
Yeah, right?
Do you guys know I can fly now? That's pretty cool.
Catch up to the
Milo,
war
you could
machine
fly years ago.
and grab Salona. You grab Salona by the shoulders like a naughty child and pick her up.
No.
Were you gonna Misty Step?
I mean, I could, but I mean, I don't need to miss this step. I have a different one, but also, no.
Okay.
I can still outrun you if I wanted to.
Yeah. Fair. Yes, okay, fine. Let's just fly up and land, like we're Saiyans.
Yeah, I'm just
Inky
saying.
looks like shit. Is bleeding from several orifices, including his mouth.
Besides, you don't get to act like I wasn't allowed to drive it. Enki's the one who told her to drive it.
I know.
No, bad monkey.
It's good that you all got out again. If you will excuse me. And he just like staggers and collapses against the side of the demon grinder.
Angry Isris approach.
Yeah, what's the speed on the demon grinder? It's like 60, isn't it? So
It's a little bit more than 60.
I think it's 100. I think I sped up the Devil's Ride.
Okay.
Or the Devil's Ride is a little faster.
Yeah, Milo just...
The Demon Grinder just doesn't handle nearly as well.
Yeah.
I
Milo
assume we
just
stopped.
drops on the top of the demon grinder.
Oh yeah, I wouldn't have collapsed if you didn't stop.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so Angry Isris approaching.
We got the shot.
Good. Now I tend to you.
With a couple smacks.
Yes.
Belle's still alive. We should get to cover.
First your wounds before you bleed to death.
I'm gonna ask you guys to talk amongst yourself for a second. I will be right back.
Hmm.
I'm hardly in a position to stop you, Miss Isris.
Which actually, ironically, means you're hardly in a position to try and grab me off of your bike.
Huh.
You're absolutely correct. You cannot stop me. And she's gonna tend to his wounds.
Yep.
I am at half HP and exhausted and poisoned. Hooray!
I thought.
I think I have something that gets rid of poison.
It'll wear off soon enough anyway.
Yeah,
I was like, I thought you passed the saving throw on the poison breath, didn't you?
I did. Fictionally, I'm poisoned.
Oh.
Do.
Oh, okay. Meanwhile, Milo looks unreasonably healthy. Happened.
And
Is it
Third level.
Alright. So 5, 15, plus 7, 22? Yeah, 22. Which brings me up to 75. Nice.
I think all said and done, thanks to false life and shenanigans, Milo took 2 damage from raiding Bell's
I can
Fortress.
eat another one of those if you want to give it Isros, but you don't have to.
I'm only giving one just in case we do a rest.
Yeah, understandable.
But, like, it's mostly to make you stop bleeding.
Yeah, absolutely. He's like, get up, wipe his mouth again, turn his head and like quietly spit on the ground, just get it out of his throat.
Alright, I'm back.
Yay.
There we go, much better.
The sword shard was protected. I did what I could.
Not surprised. But at least you're here and alive. And while they're there, with everything we have, we don't have to deal with him anymore.
It is still wise to get to cover.
It is.
I agree.
Where do we need to go again? And all the excitement I've forgotten.
Mad Maggie for a start.
Well,
Alrighty.
we have all the shards.
Well,
I
we
said-
do. Oh.
We're missing the hilt.
Yes.
I said to go to the Arches of Ulok with all of them. In
And
order
because
to
it's-
find the Bleeding Citadel.
Because it's been a while, I will confess I have forgotten the exact notes. What did we actually end up doing with the rods? Did we pass them
We gave them to our Flameskull friend.
and told him to...
We asked him to take them somewhere safe, and he said Mad Maggie has agreed to take them temporarily. So we have to go get those, and then we ought to go to the Wandering Emporium because we're safe there.
That's what I was going to ask. Was I didn't remember whether we had said take them to the Mad Maggie or
We
offered
offered those
Emporium.
we offered those as options, and
Right.
then the Flameskull got back to us, and he said Mad Maggie will take them.
Yeah,
But we
I
need
didn't
to
remember which
we need to go and get them as soon as we can, and then
Yeah.
I'm saying we should go to the Wandering Emporium after that because we're safe there. We need to plan our next move.
Yeah. Then yeah, Maggie's is probably a good place to go.
Alright, we're gonna head to Fort Knucklebone.
Yeah,
All
a
right.
place we've been before. We have an infernal guide. Am I doing 2d10?
Roll 2d10.
Or wait, I'm sorry, I said the wrong name
It was
because I remember we need to go to the Bone Rebels. Ruth is keeping them temporarily.
Right.
I said Maggie. That's my bad. I was thinking of the Bone Brambles and I was thinking of Ruth. I just said the wrong name.
Oh, I didn't dupes, so I think we're safe. Isn't that
Yeah,
the rule?
you guys can head to the Bone Brambles safely.
I'm still waiting for the return of the demon chickens. I'm ready.
Mhm.
I will get a pet by the end of this campaign. Damn it, Enki.
How long does it take us to get to the Bone Brambles?
Most of the day, I'd say, mostly afternoon.
Okay.
We need some non-Euclidean geometry or sticks.
Nah.
Or wait, no, because it's Pac-Man rules. Can we just go around the other side?
Yeah, basically.
Okay.
Okay.
Unless I am very confused on where
So
we are, which is possible.
We get to the bone brambles without incident?
Yeah. I believe so.
Whew.
You
Okay.
guys have beaten most of the warlords, so they're not gonna come after you.
Yes. Speaking of which, I vote for those trophies I collected. Sifter, whatever his name is, Helm, the Bone Devil head, the shell, the other warlord thing that we got. We have 4 or 5. I say we give those to the sisters.
Yeah. We
Give
just
those-
casually implemented in Avernus. You know.
Give those to Ruth and Maggie.
I mean,
Is there a reason not to?
no, I was going to say give them to Ruth if I know anything about alchemy reagents.
Yeah.
Bones of powerful people are powerful potion materials.
Yep.
Ground up turtle shell? Ground
So
up like black iron turtle shell?
So I will get the trophies out of the demon grinder.
As you approach the bone brambles, you see another infernal war machine.
Actually, I wonder how potions taste.
You see,
Bad.
I think it's a couple bites actually.
Any chance?
So just like regular.
And I'm still talking here.
Okay, whoops.
And next to them, you see a couple of beaten up Kenku.
Yeah, I was afraid of that. Yeah.
Is it just the Kenku, or is there like someone else out here?
You only see the Kenku.
And it's Chukka and Clonk, isn't it?
Do you get closer?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. Yeah, you find Chukka and Clonk battered and bruised next to their devil's rides.
Are we
just
at the
as
brambles?
Yeah, just as Red Ruth walks out of the brambles with like poultices.
Well, that doesn't look good.
Foul betrayal at its worst.
Pardon?
These boys were lucky to survive. At that point, Chukka speaks up. Terribly sorry, boys, but I really must get these rods to Bell.
Ah, motherfucker.
Oh, it's on site now, bitch.
Oh yeah.
Cause, oh boy, you just made Milo's no-no list.
I'm about to shove my staff so far down up his skull.
One thing at a time. Sets the trophies down beside Chukka and Clonk. These are for you and your sisters.
Time and place, friend.
Aye, and we can't carry them on our hunt. We may as well give them to you here, and we'll arrange payment later.
If you insist.
Looking at the, ignoring Ruth at this point, looking at the Kenku. How far away?
Clonk shakes his head, just like defeated. They showed up here with horrible burns, barely clinging to their lives. They barely managed to get away from him.
How long ago? Are we talking minutes or hours?
Hours
Days.
ago. It's entirely possible. God, what was his name again?
Barnaby,
Was it,
maybe?
It started with a B.
Yeah, Barnabas,
Barnabas.
I think. Let me,
Barnabas, that sounds right.
it's entirely possible Barnabas has already reconvened with Bell.
In the chaos of the forge, there's a window. It's a small window. But I have seen you move across this plane in an instant.
Barnabas knows your story. If Bell finds out you're the ones who have been so much trouble to him, it will not be such a simple matter to get in again.
Then open the way. You have the means to do so.
I have a way to the Wandering Emporium. Nowhere else.
Ick.
I don't know what these rods are for. But if Bell wanted them, so much so that he was willing to leave his fortress mostly absent and allow you to take his shard of the Sword of Zariel, he must have terrible plans for them.
They control the device above Eltura.
The Silver Insidiator.
Nods. How safe are your brambles?
None,
Safe from sight, safe from direct assault.
none have quarrel with me, because I make no quarrel with them.
Can you mate in secret within?
Aye.
Like,
For
Enki
the most
turns.
part.
Enki turns and takes a deep breath.
When you're in hell, you never know when Asmodeus might be watching though.
Then we will have to take that chance. Zario!
No response.
We have your sword! And Bell has your prison!
Now. I heard through the grapevine you were meeting somewhere else.
We don't have that choice.
There's always a choice. To bring an Archduke into my forest is
Dangerous.
inviting
Yeah.
trouble.
Alright. Enki, I know that you're trying to do this, but I have an idea. And I know that that's dangerous. But hear me
Very
out.
dangerous in your
saved us a
case.
moment ago.
Well, that was Blick Black's idea, actually. I didn't know he could do it to more than one person. If... Turns back to Ruth, just... What do you mean Bell left his fortress abandoned?
Did you see him during the dragon assault?
We went looking.
Okay. So, Enki, I think I know what that means, but I don't like it. Because if he's not at the fortress, and he has the rods, that means he's only going to one place.
No.
He's going straight for Elturel.
No, he's not. He wouldn't mobilize his forces to Elturel. He's got no reason to do so.
No, he's going there personally.
But if his fortress is abandoned, then he's mobilizing his forces. He will go to Elturel. Yes, that is true. He is mobilizing to reclaim his position.
Exactly. If he's abandoning the sword shard, he thinks that whatever he's got right now is more important than Zariel's sword. Which means that either he's right, and
Why would the final battle be Eltero? That doesn't make sense. He's going to move against Zariel, I agree with you there. But I do not believe that he's currently going to Eltero.
what better place for it? Elturel's the reason Zariel's an Archduke.
Elturel is a bank vault.
The celestial absorption unit.
Yeah, what about it?
Those golems were more powerful than they should have been.
This is who talking?
Rhea.
Rhea.
Okay, I was sounded like Ruth for a second. I'm like, what the fuck?
Lane?
If he was able to draw that much
Yes,
energy
elaborate.
from a shard of a sword, imagine how much celestial energy he can draw from the companion.
Or, I haven't even worked. Who made the companion again? Remind me, because I forgot. Was that Bell or
Zariel.
Asmodeus?
No,
Zariel.
Bell made it.
No, Bell made it. So, here's my terrible thought. Put 2 and 2 together. Bell can now control the solar incendiator, and he thinks Zariel isn't a threat anymore.
Can I get confirmation that there is no way we can catch up to Barnaby? Because everybody is talking like Bell already has the rods, and if there's a chance we can stop Barnaby, we can fix this.
Counter argument: do you have? Do we have any way of actually knowing?
So,
Like, I don't want to say no to you, but also, it took you most of the afternoon to get back to the Bone Brambles. It's highly likely the rods are in Bell's possession now.
yes, it's highly likely, but like, do we have confirmation that that is the case? Because, like, I would like to see SI of this, but I don't want to metagame beyond. Like, if you're saying no, he has them, now you have to roll with it. Like, because I feel like there is a chance if we employ some like magic or some shit, because Barnaby doesn't have a vehicle.
Yeah, he
Is the
does.
thing. No, 2 bikes rolled up to
And a demon grinder. With Barnaby and the
Oh.
red caps.
Okay, I didn't know he had a demon grinder. I thought there was only 2 bikes. Shit.
Not to mention, if Bell wasn't
How the
at
hell
his
is a
forge,
floating head
Bell
doing
probably met him halfway.
He's got the with the Chuck and Conquer bruise. That means the red caps are working for Barnaby, because Barnaby only has fire attacks, theoretically.
Flame Skulls can cast Mage Hand.
But you can't fight with Mage Hand.
But you can pilot
no,
it,
but you
but you can pilot a vehicle with it.
Right,
Right.
but what I said was Chuck and Conquer bruised, so the red caps are working for Barnaby.
Burned and bruised.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Are we like? Is it not a viable avenue to try to get to Barnaby first? Yeah.
I wouldn't say so.
Okay.
from my read of the scenario, if Bell wasn't at the forge, that means Bell left to go somewhere. Where did he go? Probably to meet Barnaby halfway.
Or
We spent
yeah,
a whole day traveling.
and then
We're
go to
fucked.
Eltero.
Yeah. So anyway, Milo is continuing. The solar incendiator is powered by a celestial. What if Bell's going to free the celestial that's in there and then shove Zariel in instead?
I think it could be worse than that.
I find a
Says
lot
Rhea.
of doubt in that idea.
Redroot speaks up. Zariel is waiting for you in the Bleeding Citadel. As
Yeah.
far as she's concerned, Bell cannot reach her.
So that's why he's going to El Terrell. He's trying to bait her out. We need to put that sword together so that we have something to fight him with.
Then we have to make a choice. Do we ally with Zariel or do we ally with ourselves? Suddenly there are two credible threats on the chessboard of our lives.
Well, I mean, ideal world, we get the sword, we purify Zariel, and we take out Belle, and everything works out happy.
Hanky glares.
Well, I didn't say this was an ideal world, you're just asking what I want to do. That's what I want to do. I don't know if it's possible, but that's what I'm going to try.
Taking on one Archduke and potentially saving Elturel is one thing. Taking out two is another. And then there is the matter of the war to consider. Miss Ruth. A strange question. If Zariel and Belle kill each other, who rules Avernus?
Someone else would be promoted to take their place. Probably some pit fiend or other.
Is there a current favorite?
Well, a couple hundred years ago it was Gargoth.
Didn't we kill him?
I think we did.
No.
I think we killed him.
Gargoth's a familiar name at the very least.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I was about to continue,
Yeah.
but seeing as he's been stuck inside that shield for so long...
Right! Milo looks down at him, Lord. Oh, it's...
Do I have a name for anyone who would be the next one in line?
Well, Maggie's like the last warlord, right? So would Maggie be in line?
Warlords don't really answer to... First of all, she's not a devil.
Okay.
Warlords are bandits, essentially.
Right,
Around the realm of Avernus.
but there's only like there's one all powerful warlord now is where I'm thinking.
Yeah, but that's like making the mafia boss the mayor because, you know, the previous mayor died.
Yeah, but
like,
But Milo, sorry. Here's the thing about that. Zariel wasn't a devil before she became an archduke either.
yeah, that's a fair point.
True. That's true.
I suppose... if no one else stepped up, it would be Mahadi.
That doesn't sound like the worst option.
None of these options are good.
What? We're in hell. What do you want? Milo shoots back the, oh, I'm allowed to hope for good things, but you're allowed to say things are shit?
That is, unless
Oh, wait,
Tiamat decides to usurp the throne.
Ooh.
Also, terrible idea.
Yeah, that one's actually very bad. No.
Yeah.
I am aware there are some decisions to be made, some conversations, discussions to be had, but I think I speak for all those assembled when I say, let's keep Tiamat out of this conflict.
Well, more than... You mean more than we've already gotten her involved?
We haven't gotten her involved per se, just her lieutenant, which technically is Belle's fault.
He
knowledge it
was
is
technically
Belle's
employing
fault.
us at the time.
Will they even believe Bell in him saying it was a group of us that caused it truly?
Well, Belle doesn't know that at the moment.
It does.
Yeah.
Barnabas was
Probably.
told him. We told Barnabas.
Oh,
But will
yeah.
will her forces actually believe that?
Not if she's properly angry enough.
I am less concerned about Tiamat being angry with us, and more concerned about Tiamat attempting to usurp Avernus.
I'm just saying, if they don't believe, it's just a constant conflict between her and Belle, and we just need to keep Belle off the throne. As long as
So,
he isn't the one over Avernus, then I don't think she's gonna try.
there is an argument to be made for the devil you know. So, putting Belle back in charge of
Ooh.
Avernus may be a somewhat more favorable option.
I don't like the thought of it.
I
I don't
mean,
like the thought of anyone ruling Avernus, but Avernus has to have a ruler.
we're ignoring the obvious answer.
If you say Zariel,
What? No.
If you
Golgeth's
say
a good guy
yourself.
now. No, but no, I'm not a devil. No, Golgeth's a good guy now. He's my friend now, so we just get him out of the shield and leave him in charge.
Smack.
What?
I'm not okay with that thought either.
Well, at the very least, if we let him out of the shield, he would owe us a favor.
no.
And
No.
all right,
I
sorry,
will
but
be completely against that for various reasons.
I would sooner
Indeed.
give the shield to Belle.
you just
I
see
would
Milo
rather
look down
you
at the shield.
not.
Sorry, buddy, I tried.
That devil already has something celestial metal wise. Give him more?
What? Oh no, no, but no. I'm not
As
giving
opposed
him
to
He's
more.
letting him
sealed
out.
in that shield with celestial metal.
Yeah.
There's a reason he's sealed, and I am not gonna be okay with him being unsealed.
Full
Oh,
agreement.
yeah, that's actually a fair point. Hidden Lord, did you ever tell me what you're in for?
You want the truth, Milo?
I would very much like the truth.
You can't handle the truth.
God damn it!
The option before
Totally.
us is
Suffice to say, some angels got very concerned about my affinity for promotion.
Well,
he's talking to you, isn't he?
mm. Well, I mean,
Let me
what would
guess,
you
he
do if
didn't
you were-
tell you why he was sealed in the shield?
Enki, this is private talk. Just,
But you're
So what-
speaking aloud.
what would you do if you were set free again?
Well, he does have telepathy. He could just be talking in his
I
head.
could talk straight. I'm not though. Milo's not that
Milo-
intelligent.
You're right, he could. Milo is not.
Yeah. What would you do if you were free again?
What would I do? Go back to Zariel or Bell, whoever you decide to leave in charge, and work my way back into the ranks. Corrupt
that's-
souls, as I used
I-
to.
I mean, that doesn't sound.
And then go about
Awful.
Klingon promoting himself.
I mean, like, obviously you're a devil, so you doing devil things is bad, but like, on a scale, you're reasonably decent. On a scale, he's reasonably decent. Just turns to the rest of the
Ear twist.
party.
No,
In case
he
you haven't
isn't.
noticed,
On,
I'm kind of trapped in here.
on a scale, he is not decent. He is enchained.
Oh yeah, but he's in.
Twist.
He's in.
If there is a large dog on a
Mhm.
lead with a muzzle, and it's not harming anyone, you cannot say it is a good dog. It is
Only on its
incapable
best
of doing the
behavior
bad
when
thing.
imprisoned.
But
Anything's
I'm not
on its
going
best
to raise
behavior when
myself
imprisoned.
up on some high and good pedestal for you and your adventuring party.
say again. I didn't catch it.
I'm not going to raise myself up on some high and good pedestal for you and your adventuring party.
Yeah, no, of course not. But like, Enki, I think your metaphor falls apart. Like, if there's a big scary dog, and you feed it It's surely going to be less likely to bite you, right?
No.
Oh. Hidden Lord, you wouldn't bite me, right?
No. Just puts a hand to his face.
Starts to squeeze harder as pinching. Let it go, little monkey.
So,
We
the
have
most
other things to think about.
the most
We
obvious route
are wasting time.
agreed. The most obvious route before us is to go to the Bleeding Zariel and meet with Zariel. The question that we need to determine is whether or not we are going to ally ourselves with her. And I know your opinion, Sir Milo, and I vehemently disagree with it.
My disappointment towards Zariel's very being would keep me from wanting to ally myself with her. But there is merit in partially. We watch our own backs.
Zariel is the
But we
reason
use
that
her
we are
power.
in this mess.
True. But we watch our own backs and use our own power. We are probably not equipped enough to face Bell, especially with what he has now.
Not equipped to face Zariel either.
True.
But if we give either of them the weight to usurp the other, we are even less likely to defeat them.
I'm saying to use a bit of trickery. Some means to get what they have to be able to clash against each other away. We have to choose a side to be able to even get in there to
I
do
have a
so.
thought. I have a thought, and it's a terrible thought.
Is it little monkey terrible or regular terrible?
Ask me again after I ask this question, turning to Ruth. How long do we have?
Well, I'll have to find out.
How long would a conflict between Zariel and Bell feasibly take?
How long has the Blood War lasted, my boy?
That's a favorable answer. We could ask the Archmage.
I don't think Belle will make a move right away.
It wouldn't be smart to. She's probably expecting something. If she knows anything.
I believe the Archmage could give us counsel.
That's a 50-50, isn't it?
It is better than 0.
It is, though I would appreciate our chances being a little higher if we do something he wants. We still haven't done what he's asked us to.
That I don't think we have time for. Yet, at least.
He's probably not gonna listen to us. He's probably gonna be like, "Did you do that thing already?" "No, we haven't." "Then I don't want to speak with you."
Could try to do it on the way by.
What?
So either we seek counsel from a human wizard, or we trust in what Haraman has told us and seek out Zariel.
Even if we seek out Zariel, and it turns out that she has the best interest of Elturel at heart, I'm still not inclined to ally with her, and I'm certainly not inclined to try to purify her, Sir Milo.
Why not?
Zariel made her choice.
And yet,
We're certainly between a rock and a hard place.
I just get this feeling that Bell has something terrible planned for the companion and for the citizens of Elturel.
Oh
I
yeah,
have that
most
feeling
definitely.
as well.
Agreed.
Indy?
How? There is one question in my mind. How did the rods get out of his possession before? Because it sounds like he had them before. But they were stolen and he was tracking them down.
That is a question, actually. Miss Ruth, do you know the answer to that?
Unless I'm misremembering, but I know they were hidden away for some reason.
I thought I told you that, like, minions of Zariel stole them.
Do we have any idea
that.
how... I feel like that's true, but do we have any idea of how long ago that might have been?
Yeah, or how they did it.
No.
Okay, I mean...
So more information to get from Zariel.
How do you think they did it? They crashed a flying fortress into Bell's...
Is
something
the
in the confusion.
hilt? Is the hilt in the Bleeding Fortress?
Yes.
Yeah.
Probably.
Okay. Bleeding Citadel.
Yeah. Yale has it.
Right. And Yale is in the Bleeding Citadel. I just want to make sure I have the location.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
That part we've known since before we knew Zariel was waiting there.
If we go see Zariel, and we don't side with Zariel, we have to contend with Zariel, which is a boss fight unto itself, plus Haruman, plus Yale.
I mean...
But if we go and side with Zariel,
Yeah.
we are changing the landscape of the game. Like we're at the point where we have to choose Stormcloaks or Imperials, right? Like, ugh. And
Which
both
one
of
is
the
Zariel?
choices- Both of the choices suck. I'm gonna be real.
Yeah.
I have
They very
a
much do.
kind of absurd question. Which one is Zariel in that comparison?
I
The Imperial.
feel...
Damn it.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, technically Belle is the one fucking trying to usurp, so
Yeah, but Zariel's the one who...
she's the
usurped-
established authority.
Bell is
Yeah,
also the
I-
one that's racist.
It's D&D, everyone's racist.
To a point.
Also, to be fair, Ulfric isn't exactly racist, he just doesn't care to do anything about it because he has bigger problems.
It's just,
That-
it's just
That
racism
sounds
with
like
extra
that
steps.
sounds like Stormcloak propaganda to me.
That's racism with extra steps.
Well,
Yeah.
the only race he arguably does actually hate are the High Elves, and that's for a very good reason. So,
Look, I'm just saying. This, you're talking mad shit for someone who sided with the Stormcloaks.
you're talking mad shit for a filthy Imperial.
Okay, motherfucker. I never did the war quest, so I didn't side with
didn't
either one
either.
of them.
I didn't either.
That's the worst possible outcome, you know? That just means the High Elves win.
No,
Yeah, I mean,
because I
well-
killed every high elf I could see, and I sided with the Greybeards. So
I
there you
killed
go.
every high elf I could see, but at least I'm not a racist. Wait, hold on. Well,
Okay, let me rephrase that. I killed every high elf that was specifically working for the bad guys. There you go.
The Thalmor.
Yeah, the Thalmor. See, that's right.
So the problem is there's the Thalmar and then the Thalamar, and they're two completely different things.
Oh, yeah.
And now we're getting a bit off topic, so we should probably pivot
Little bit.
back.
So
By the way,
like-
Elder Scrolls
yep.
is a fantastic lore location. I just wish the games were good.
Amen.
Yeah.
Anyways,
So like we absolutely our next move should be go see Zariel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did hear that Elder Scrolls is really good lore-wise. Just
I mean, the lore, you all often have to go like on a deep dive outside of the games in order to get all of it. But yeah, the lore's fantastic.
The lore's fantastic. The game's not so much. Anyway,
yeah, moving on.
if we So, like, I think we're all in agreement. We need to go see Zariel.
Yep.
Yes. I have something.
Go ahead.
I have a question before I do this.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Vader, would it be fair for Isris to have the knowledge that the plane she is from is basically a bridge between other planes?
I mean, yeah. It's
Yeah.
perfectly fair.
Yeah.
This may be easier if we knew if Lulu was okay and if we could get Lulu back.
That's
Ruth,
definitely a
do
fair
you
point.
still have that essence of astroplane that I gave you? I have a feeling it might be possible to maybe use it to see if it could help bring her back.
I've still got it. I've been experimenting with it, not much success. It doesn't seem to like to be altered.
Would it be useful in trying to bring a celestial to here?
That is a very interesting question.
I know the astral plane is a bridge to other planes. I know celestials and fiends alike use it.
To connect a
point.
lower plane with a higher plane, though.
A point.
I managed to get here.
If we bring Lulu back, which I see the merit of this action, do not misunderstand me, she will speak heavily in favor of not only siding with Zariel, but freeing her from whatever contract she made with those motives.
And she's probably gonna be the one who can give Zariel some...
But if we decide not to do
What's the
that,
word?
then we have to contend with Lulu as well.
While true, I would rather take the chance that it would be in our favor when going to Zariel than not having it at all.
If we are going with the intention of siding with Zariel or otherwise purifying the Archduke, then yes, absolutely. But if we are going with the intent of betraying Zariel, slaying Zariel, or otherwise not enforcing Zariel's will, then it would be detrimental to take Lulu with us. We should decide that first.
I think if Lulu saw Zariel was truly beyond saving, she'd be okay with it.
Yes, but proof of that is a great deal harder than...
And she needs to see it.
Right
It
now,
may
she
be
cannot interfere.
detrimental, but it's better to allow her the sight of whether she can be helped or can't.
She cannot interfere right now. She is a non-issue at the moment.
But she kind of deserves to be here.
Not if
Yeah.
we're going to kill her.
We're not.
We're not going to kill Zariel.
Oh.
I thought you meant Lulu. I was about to stab you.
No. If we're going to kill Zariel, Lulu should not be here. Period.
I don't think we should. There's too much that could go awry from
Yep.
killing both Bell and Zariel. And we do not want Bell to be back on his throne because he's obviously has doing way too much damage now.
Bell
Yeah.
did not
Dude.
claim a city and pull it into Avernus. Zariel did.
And if we
Are you
manage
so sure
to...
about that?
What do you mean?
Bell is the one who made the thing.
Chances are he's done it before.
Doing God knows what, for sure.
Or was planning to.
Deception is
It
the
is.
devil's main tool. Who's to
You're
say?
telling me the fault of Eltarella's bells.
Who's to say it wasn't?
How do you know?
I don't. but to put it solely on Zariel, a former celestial, creatures
Zariel
known
made the
for their
contract.
honesty
Well, she made a contract.
and goodwill.
We can presume that as Archduke, Zariel commissioned the creation of the companion.
Then again, what actually drug all the souls down here wasn't Zariel, it was the Creed Resolute, wasn't it?
Which was made by Zariel.
Which could have been altered by any number of devils along the way.
No, the Creed Resolute only started being sworn in once Thavius Creed came to power.
It's entirely possible Zariel only wanted the souls of the not betrayers, that's not the word I want.
Hellriders.
That's the word she had in mind.
Yeah, I guess that is the word. I guess cowards, but cowards isn't quite right.
We've
Of
seen
those
the
she
iconography of Zariel in Elturel.
Yeah.
In Baldur's Gate, we saw it.
Yeah?
No. We saw the iconography of the angel Zariel.
It?
The altar had a flaming angel
Yeah.
in the Van
That's-
Villa.
Not entirely uncommonly associated with celestials in general.
Also, we know the Van Thampers were devil worshippers anyways. Who's to say they wouldn't have altered it?
Have you heard, Big Monkey, of the term Holy Flame?
Alright.
Points at Rayo.
Let us plant the seed of doubt. How do we prove it? Because I, for one, say whoever is responsible for gestures towards the companion is the one whom we should draw steel against.
I know of one
mean-
person who could. Or the only
on.
one.
Go on.
Thavius Creed.
The man who commissioned it, or
Well-
who under whom it was commissioned.
Don't
The
we
one
have
who-
a copy of his contract? Wasn't it in the puzzle box?
Yes, but that's what it was, a copy. And it could have very well been a forgery, you don't know.
Yes, if it's not the original, it's not trustable.
So,
How are we going to find a specific soul in all of this?
I mean,
I think Redroot smiles. You ask nicely.
Excuse me. I do not doubt that that is within your power, but come again.
Yeah.
A very long day.
Izrus flicks Enki's forehead and turns to Red Ruth and saying, please?
I'm very sorry, Luth. He's had a very long day. You did not want to see him about 2 hours ago.
I mean this the nicest way possible. What the fuck?
Just
Yeah.
pointing at Milo.
Yeah.
I
and even-
continues
it's like,
twisting his ear that I never actually let go of.
I mean, if you can find him.
I can
Yes.
prepare a means of communication.
Well, we'd need a means of communication and a means of making sure he doesn't lie to us when we ask him why he instituted the Resolute.
I don't suppose that, like gestures at the pile of trophies, the heads of several warlords will suffice.
As payment.
I think that'll suffice. You've certainly done a good job in rummaging up chaos in this boring little plane.
Too orderly, isn't it?
Please arrange a meeting with Thavius Creed where he is incapable of deception.
I can manage that, I think.
This should be good.
Alright, so, gonna have to pass some time as Red
Great,
Wolf...
I need a rest.
Yeah, you guys can take a short rest for...
Thank fuck.
And, you guys can level up to level 10.
Yay!
Are we permitted to level up on a short rest?
I'm allowing it.
Okay, cool. Just checking.
Screw the rules
yeah.
on the GM.
Yeah,
Screw
source.
them.
I made it the fuck up.
Oh, oh, okay. I have an issue.
Don't know what to level
What's
up.
up?
Both Barbarian 5 and Monk 6 are good for me.
Oh, yeah, that does sound like a real you problem.
I'm gonna go Barbarian 5 and get another feat, I think.
Ooh, I get to learn a spell.
Or is it? Is it Barbarian 5? I don't know.
Man, you're a spellcaster? That must be nice.
Do not make me make this a thing. I will. Don't do it.
I'm so glad I have a magical sword that can cast spells.
Okay, you know what? That's it. Solana's not referring to Milo as anything other than Warlock. Because she can tell what you are, you just refuse to admit that's what you are.
You've also been calling him a monkey, and he's very definitely not. So,
Yeah,
you've been
but-
wrong before.
Yeah, but this is something she knows a little bit more about, and he knows why she thinks that he is.
Yeah, listen, I get a new patron feature. Neat.
Vader.
You can also... I'll also allow you to clear your exhaustion level.
Awesome. Vader, I got a slight problem.
Uh-huh.
A while ago, I said, "Hey V, when I get my next monk, my next Drunken Master Monk feature, we're gonna have to rework it because I already get this ability."
Uh-huh.
And we never reworked it.
Let me look at it.
It's Tipsy Sway,
Prone,
Drunken Master 6.
Uh-huh.
If you don't wanna fuck with it right now, I'll just take Barbarian 5 after that.
I believe I changed it so that instead of using 5 feet of movement, you can stand up for free as a reaction.
Okay.
And when a creature misses you with a melee attack roll, you can spend 1 key point to cause an attack to hit one creature of your choice other than the attacker. I don't see too much reason to change that.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
So I'm going monk then. So 1d8 plus 4.
Well, there is a hard choice to make now. If I go Cleric 7, I get to expand my spell list. But with expanding Druid to 4, I will get an ability score increase. Which also means I could just get a feat then, instead of increasing my ability score.
I'm just laughing because the main thing I get from this level up is one more cantrip.
I could change one of my cantrips if I go Druid.
Weren't
boy,
you going
cantrip.
to change out a cantrip for Conjure Flames the next time it came up?
Did I do that anyway for leveling up either?
I believe so.
I remember we definitely had the discussion of you were going to get Conjure Flames so that I could control flames, and then we could actually have a light for the people who don't have dark vision in the party.
Indeed. Vader? If I level up either way, could I change one of my cantrips?
I think that's okay, yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna go Cleric 7, so I have an expanded spell list.
What is it? One player's been using this in my campaign. This might take. Yeah, that's a good cantrip, and it makes sense.
Did I get my key? I should. Let me double check. Yes, I
So
do.
let's see. So I guess
Let
just
me check that out.
see. So just roll a hit die if I want to have another increase. 13,
Right.
8.
Die increase.
Wow, that was shit.
Let's go. Oh. That's Ooh,
That's a
boy,
yikers, dude.
that's a yikers. I'm gonna enjoy that 4 more max HP. Let's go.
That
Alright,
should be.
my level up is in.
Reyes is in.
Let's see. I guess I'll just. So the hit die is just 1d8 plus the.
And
Plus the charisma mod? Or
Huh?
the.
no, con.
Con mod. Alrighty. So it's just a 1d8 plus 1, because it's a plus 1.
Oh no! I rolled minimum for my HP increase and for my healing. Wow.
Wow.
I'm sad.
Holy shit.
Oh no! We ain't getting much healthier.
Yeah.
What
Oh.
do we do for increasing health again?
You roll the hit dice for the class that you're leveling up, and whatever you get, it adds to your total.
Yeah.
I forget what it is for.
D8. It's a D8 plus your con.
D8 plus the con, and then any new spells for the. I guess that just means one more cantrip.
It's one more cantrip for me.
My
I don't know
unarmed
what
strike
it is for
counts
other
as
people.
magical now, by the way.
Yeah.
Nice.
So let's see for the bard. I
For
wonder. how it
Bard,
is.
you are getting 2 new spells this level and a new cantrip, and your Bardic Inspiration is going to a D10.
Oh damn!
On top of that, you get, let me see here. You get another 2 skill proficiencies for expertise.
I feel like I got the short end of a stick here.
Okay, you get 1. Okay, and the 2 spells you get this level are from any class.
Literally got a better warlock level up than I did, and you're not even warlock.
Holy shit!
I mean,
10th level
really
Bard is
good
nuts.
I'm now really good at fighting one enemy at a time, though. So.
God, that. Wow,
Yeah.
that's a lot of choice. Man.
So you can main tank the big boss, and I'll multi tank the ads. It's fine.
Yeah.
God, just being the fuck.
I'm over here shrugging off hits for 50.
and then I'm just here just being too slippery. And then just
While people finish leveling up, something that happened in this session reminded me of one from a little while ago. I sent the party against a chain demon, and one of the people in the party and they were in like a lava volcanic area, and one of the people in the party cast suggestion and said, "Your chains will get stronger if you put them in the lava, but you have to do it right now." And so the chain demon failed the check, went and dunked their chains in the lava. And then we took a good time Googling what the melting point of iron and the average temperature of lava was. And we came to the conclusion that after a realm in the lava, he just pulls out these white hot chains, turns back to the party and grins. And they're just like, wait. Meanwhile, the caster who cast suggestion was like, see, I told you. And the devil just gives him a nod and then just proceeds to beat everyone else. It's just like, what? This was not supposed to happen.
Wow.
I just got another 5th level spell slot.
So let's see. So let's see, 1 cantrip and 2 spells of any class. Jesus.
And you also get
And-
another 5th level spell slot, which should be accounted for automatically on your sheet.
Yeah. There's like another 5th level spell slot. Yeah.
Anyways,
Yeah,
as you guys are working on that, after a while, you guys are... Red Ruth guides you guys into her, like, bramble patch where she makes her hut.
Mm-hmm.
And she's set up a, scrying pool there.
Sorry.
This is a complicated enchantment to be able to use Sending and Zone of Truth at the same time. But I managed to figure it out, I think. Now, I'll
She's
need all of
invented
you
the
to
portal.
picture Thaddeus Krieg in your head.
What do we do for Isris and Salona, who never saw?
Those of you who can picture him, I need you to picture him.
All right, whiny, sniveling man with a demonic shadow, who took the coward's way out instead of taking accountability for his own actions. Yep, got him.
Uh-huh. So, I assume the others are a little busy.
No, we're here.
Okay. As you picture him... Go ahead.
Oh, I was just saying. I was just letting you.
that was
you do
me.
the thing.
Yeah, it was me.
Uh-huh.
Sorry.
As you picture him, the murky waters in the bowl clear, and you see a place that seems familiar to you, like you've been in its hallways just recently. You see a cell. And, I've got a handout for this, don't I? Yeah, hold on. You see a grotesque creature sniveling in the cell.
Oh. Neat.
Oh.
Yeah. What's wild?
What would you like to do?
I think Enki just like glares at the scrying pool, and he just like to get Krieg's attention. He goes, "I told you I'd follow you." Can I roll intimidation?
Yeah, go ahead.
Hit him with the fucking psychic damage.
I got a +1 to this, Shira. If you want to help me out.
Sure.
That's a D10 now.
18.
Well, we're still alright. Let me get... I know I've got a sheet for Thaddeus Krieg. Let me just pull it up so I know his, like, social stats.
Mm-hmm.
These are the stats of an Omni, too. Hold on, I need this sheet.
So let's see. So just spell list from
Uh-huh.
since we want don't mind me just looking through spells.
So yeah, there's a look of stunned shock on this thing's face as it looks around.
It has a face?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it looks a lot like Dr. Eggman.
I've also got another handout for you guys that might illustrate this better. Hold on, I gotta find it. There's my handout for... Where's my chapter 3 handouts? Yeah,
Wait.
here it is.
He reacts to Enki.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, it's in a soundproof room.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, but he reacts to Enki. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So Enki presses the advantage. He goes, "I'm going to find you, Krieg, and I'm going to shred your soul so small you can't even make a coin out of it."
I recognize that voice. I swear I didn't intend for this to happen.
You have one chance to save your eternity. With whom did you deal?
And at this point, Roderick, like, you see the activation of the zone of truth in the cell.
Mm-hmm.
Krieg looks around as if noticing it.
So Krieg looks around, and Enki goes, "Don't worry about them, worry about me. I'm coming for you."
If I tell you, you'll kill me anyways.
Yeah?
Do we see the same perspective as the second handout?
Yeah.
So there's like metal bars in front of Krieg from the silhouette.
Uh-huh.
So I think like out of sight of the pool, Enki like clacks the Faucians together. So it sounds like he's hitting the bars.
Yeah, he recoils. If I tell you, I'm a dead man.
You're a dead man if you don't, Krieg.
Question for the scene. You say we see something as though halls we've been in recently. Recently as in a flying airship? Recently as in Bell's Forge?
Almost certainly Bell's Forge.
Huh? Hold on. V?
I mean,
Is it
yeah,
closer to Bell's Forge? It's Bell's
is
Forge.
what I was getting at.
Okay.
Suppose
I brought
should.
down a flying fortress.
I didn't even get
I caved in the caldera. I called the dragons against the former Archduke. There is nothing you can do to keep me from finding you, except answering me.
Alright, I'll talk. The Archduke Bell came to me disguised as Zariel. I didn't even know until I came down here. He told me the companion would protect Elturel.
What's his endgame?
He waited 50 years for the companion to collect the faith of as many Elturan citizens as he could. He's going to use that faith and turn it inwards towards him.
It's not a prison. It's an engine. I gave him the keys.
What was that?
And I gave him the keys.
Well,
Get
this
whatever
does.
information you want, some Milo. I'm finished here. And Inky storms out.
I was like that. That does answer the question. Then I think we know which side we're gonna changes things a little bit. Well, Fabius.
You know there's only two he'll answer to, right?
There's only, what do you say? Sorry.
There's only two souls he'll answer to.
Two souls who will answer to
Bell.
Oh.
Asmodeus and Zariel.
Zariel, because
She still holds rank over him. If anyone can stop him, Zariel can. Believe me, this isn't what I wanted for the citizens of Elturel. I was told they'd be safe.
So,
I've been left here in this cell to wallow in my self-pity. I've got nothing left.
any idea where they're going?
Bell? He makes preparations to march on Elturel.
Yeah, I figured as much. Well, I can't even put in perspective in my head right now how Milo actually feel about that. Like, to Milo at this point, Thavius isn't even a person. Like, it's not good or evil. He's a sentient turd. Like, there's no point in being angry at a turd.
In fairness, he was a sentient turd when he was alive.
Well, yeah, but we didn't know that. Like, now how angry can you be at a turd? It's a turd.
Like, frankly, let him stay in the volcano mansion. Let him stay there. Like, if the destroyed volcano didn't breach his cell and they evacuated and left him there, leave him. What's he gonna do?
I'm surprised Enki's okay with that, considering he is technically in a jail cell and we know it.
Enki, you are correct. Enki will have a problem with that when he's thinking clearly. He is currently not.
Okay, fair enough. That's a problem for later.
Yeah, Enki has checked out. Like, I'm about to mark off one of my rages.
That's a future Enki problem.
Right?
Okay, but at the very least, that basically that siding with Zariel is the best course of action for now?
It's not only that, it's purifying Zariel as the best course of action, which means Milo has been right this whole time and Enki's pissed.
I'm sorry, can you say that one more time? Just say that one more time.
Nope.
It is a suggestion. It's something you should do.
Milo's been right the entire time, and Inky's pissed about it.
I'm gonna see a Twitch clip of that on my Twitter feed, and
in the words of Alucard Abridged, I'm at half-mast. I need this.
I need to hear this.
Okay.
Or you're gonna have to die!
Saying this real quick, I think Isris followed after Enki.
Yeah, probably.
She has no business here, and him walking off, this means something's wrong.
Yeah, Milo's gonna look at the sentient turd, and just kind of, well, that answers that. Thanks. As he kind of gives Ruth a wave. He doesn't say Ruth's name, because he realizes that it's intelligent not to give that away.
Please.
But
you'd listen to a request of a broken man.
Milo's snort at the word. Milo's snort at the word man is the most truthful snort you've ever heard. I don't know if Zone of Truth works for both sides, but I'm gonna say it does for me.
It absolutely does, but it's we're not where the zone of truth is, so.
Yeah, we're not
Yeah.
inside it, so it doesn't matter.
Save El Terrell. Please.
Oh, I was going to do that anyways.
Yeah, we're going to save the day. Your ass is staying in the volcano.
Yeah, Milo just kind of looks at save out. You act like I'm not the great hero Milo, and we're not the Jaws of Justice. Just looks at this man like he's just uttered the stupidest thing he could have ever said.
It just looks at him and is like, what?
Milo's looking at this man like he just said water is wet. Like Milo just blinks and is like, "That's your final wish. Water is what? The fuck's wrong with you?"
A lot. He's the reason for all of this. Also, circling back, that was a decent Team 4-star Alucard. Just saying.
Yeah, I'm pleased with my ability to do deep voices. Which is why I'm playing Milo.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, and then just occasionally, yes, Milo.
All right, dude. You're gonna have to give me like 5 minutes. I just finished. That's great, too. Never mind. We're back in business.
I need to rewatch that at some point. Anyways,
It's so great.
I need to actually watch the That Bridge series just like in general.
it's good.
It's
I
really good.
need to watch the other abridged one. Somebody recommended it to me, and I'm blanking on the Sword Art abridged. Is that
Yeah,
one
Sword
of them?
Art
Yes,
Online.
Sword Art Online is
SAO
apparently very
Bridge
good.
is really
I apparently
good.
need to watch that. I haven't yet.
It's better
Anyway.
than the original anime, so...
I mean,
Yeah.
so was
So
the
is-
Dragon Ball one.
Dragon Ball Z is good, man. I'm sorry.
It is.
It's fucking
it is.
good.
It is. I 100% agreed with you. It is. But
Okay,
DBZ
let me
abridged is better.
rephrase that. It makes Sword Art Online watchable.
Ah!
Yeah.
See, also DBZ abridged. Hey,
You mean dot hack?
So anyway,
Anyways, yeah.
thank
Milo's
you,
just,
Ruth.
yeah. Milo's just kind of gonna turn away
Yeah.
from the circle, just clap his hands, and we're done here.
Yeah, she'll
You
close
realize
the
that you're
connection.
missing two
We are
jaws.
indeed.
Hey, wait there. I mean, technically, I'm only missing one jaw. I don't know that Isris was ever officially absorbed into the ranks. Who's on the official contract that you signed anyway? Just
You and Shira.
Yeah,
I was like, I know I'm on there.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Okay.
then
So Solona and Isris are immune to all of the repercussions.
yeah,
You can't touch us!
Motherfucker!
Isris just walks in, I got diplomatic immunity. I'm not even from the plane. It's like,
Diplomatic immunity.
it's like, oh shit, can she do that? I don't know. She just did. Oh, right.
You right. You right. You right.
Yeah.
it's like
I mean, I
reminds
guess.
reminds me of this clip where somebody asked the kids like, "Hey, you were on the farm, right? Like, how do you get beef? What do you need? A cow?
What's the first thing you need to milk a cow? A cow.
A cow, and just such, and it goes to like the little demotivational poster saying, "Damn, you right."
Damn, you right. Okay.
Anyways,
So
we are running out of time here. Do we want to just call it there?
Yeah.
I was going to say,
We
unless
can.
Enki and Isris need us, I imagine bikes and go to the arches. And
Inky
Inky
we'll
and
pick it
Isris
up.
are probably going to have a scene, but
The
we can do it next week.
Yeah.
Okay.
yeah.
Oh, everything's fine. I just dropped a thing.
Milo was right.
That's the fucking name of this episode. Is Milo was right.
No. I'm stepping in. We can't let that be the title.
Why
Number one,
not?
it gives
It was
it away. It gives it away.
this episode was
It gives it
Milo
away.
was
It's a
right
spoiler.
4 times.
No,
4 times Milo was right this episode.
And let's not forget
it
about
gives it away.
Steve. Milo's always right.
Sure, it gives it away, but like, do you have a better title for this episode? Because I don't.
Ah,
it
yes.
doesn't-
I'm not the one who has to come
The
up with them.
return of the Milo is always right foundation.
And
The
it
grand
doesn't say,
reopening.
it doesn't say what Milo was right about.
Yeah, it just says Milo was right.
Like,
And also, to be fair, it's also a really good title because that's something that we would say if it was ironic.
true.
Yeah,
Like,
That's fair.
yeah. Makes for both legitimate title and shitpost title.
Also, on the session where Milo does something saying that, don't worry guys, I'll be fine, and then he dies, I want the title of that episode to also be Milo was right.
No. No.
Just get the hard 180. They go, and Milo was right. It says, I'll be fine. They're like, oh, he's gonna be...
If it gets called Milo was right, it has to have like 7 question marks after it.
Milo was right?
yeah, or just put right in quotes.
Milo was right. Yeah.
Alright, with that, I think we will be calling it there.
Alright.
Welcome back, everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
I
imagining Milo
sincerely
as
hope we do
cooler right
this
now,
next-
by the way. Sorry.
Yeah, I was just like sincerely hope that this could happen like next week as well, and not like a 2-week hiatus.
Again.
No more
Yeah.
2-week hiatuses. Hiati.
In defense, I had to watch a bunch of Cats, and
Yeah.
I got sick
Yeah.
and nearly got pneumonia from it. So like,
Oh damn.
I am sorry I wasn't here. Believe me.
I will
No,
have
we're-
a guest visiting for the next 3 weeks, but it should not affect the game.
Alright.
But Liam, have you seen the cooler DBZ abridged movie?
Anyways,
No, I don't think so.
before we
Give
get
me a
into all
second.
that talk, I'm going to cut the stream. Thanks for watching,
Oh,
everyone.
yeah.
Yeah, bye-bye.
Bye.